Hello everyone, welcome in, happy Tuesday. We're starting a bit earlier today, just because I have decided to have my dinner after stream, so we need to get going now. And I hope you don't hear the thundering in the background. I feel like, so Azzy cancelled her stream today because of thunder and stuff, and I feel like despite being a continent away, we are sharing the same cloud because I can hear it. So not near enough that I feel like it's too dangerous to stream, but if you hear thunder in the background, that's just what's happening. So yeah, and I think like just everything about today is gonna be an exciting one because we're back in City Skylines. The intro screen today felt so long because I just feel like having watched Granny do it today, I was just like, I just want to get back into my game and play as well. But yeah, so who do we have here today? We have Vaimanora, we have Granny Does Games, we have Kanashi. Hello to all of you, hope you're doing well. How are we feeling about more City Skylines? I think it's been, when did we last do the stream? I feel like 2 weeks ago. I'm excited, hope everyone else is excited. And for those of you who are in the world of Dinkum, how has it been with your first week of Dinkum 1.0? I haven't actually played much of it since the day that I was on Rise stream, to be honest, because I'm kind of saving it. Like, I want to explore it in my own time. But the plan for me, honestly, is to do that survival island thing, so we might explore it then. But yeah, so we are back in Punderland. We have worked on some new neighborhoods in the last stream. We started some bus lines. We've got, I think, 3 running now. Where is it? Here we go, 3 lines. So that's going well. But I have been observing off stream that we're still getting a lot of traffic like coming into the city via the highway, which is something. And then they're either turning left on Underhill Street here or this street, Concord Street, and I don't really think my bus lines are gonna do anything to fix that. But we're gonna have to figure out what to do and like how we can minimize it. Because when it's rush hour, it gets kind of congested in a specific area, and I don't really like that about our current situation. But yeah, so we'll just keep building the city. We'll keep that in mind when it comes to developing stuff. I think my plan for today is actually to start developing our subway lines in the city. So technically we don't actually need it yet, in terms of like we've only got this area and stuff, but I want to put it down in this stream so that it gives us a visualization of where we should be building. And I don't even think that this subway line will fix the traffic issue, but we'll just build it. So I did leave the stream running a bit since the last stream, plus we did raise the level from 6 to 7, so that gave us some more cash. We've got like almost 2 million, so that should be okay for building subways. But if you've been following along with us throughout this series and you're kind of like looking to build subways and stuff, just keep in mind they are quite expensive. So we've got like the subway yard is 200,000. The overground stations are okay, they're 100,000 each, but you also have like the underground stations, which are also 200,000 each. So by the time you put about maybe 5 stations and the train yard, you've spent $1 million. So just keep that in mind if you want to introduce this to your city. I just want to put down like a corridor along maybe, because I want to explore elevated subway lines is the main thing, right? So like with that, you do have to consider where it's gonna go in your city. You can't just do the same thing with an underground line and just like hide everything. Uh-oh, what's happening here? We've got a crime scene, I think. That's fine though. Okay, everything's fine. Yeah, so I looked at this off stream, and there are 2 main corridors that I'm considering here, right? Which is that one is to follow along the main avenue here, so like where my cursor is, and I feel like this is good because it doesn't disrupt any existing like neighborhoods that we've done. The other option is to go on this smaller road through the neighborhood and then like down this way or something. And the plus point of this option is that while it gets into the neighborhood more, it also makes it a lot more direct in terms of access to the station. Like, this seems to be the congestion issue, is that everyone's living around here and everyone's trying to like turn into this area. So if I had a station here, like it would help a lot when we eventually grow further. Versus here, like very detailed kind of things to consider. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm leaning towards the big avenue because, like, the way it's positioned and the way we've actually ended up developing our commercial and residential and industrial is that if I place my station along the major avenue, it actually covers both sides. So you've got like the residential area and the commercial, which I feel like makes a lot more sense than like for a subway. A crime. Speaking of crimes, there is a poll in chat if you'd like to join in discussing when you get a subway sandwich, to clarify, do you get cookies or chips? And I would like to ask, who is the one person who said chips? Because I'm definitely a cookies person. Like, nothing against chips. It's just that I think because of the way Subway marketed it when I first came across them, I didn't know that chips was an option. And because of that, I've always just gotten chips. It's like how when I go to the cinema or the theater or whatever, places where movies play, I get sweet popcorn only. I don't do mixed or salty. Which has been an issue recently because Mr. Partner apparently prefers some salty. So I think we'll be getting separate popcorn. Oh, Granny, it was you. Okay, if you get chips, which flavor do you get though? Because we get, I don't know if it's across the board, but here we get Lay's. And if it was Walker's chips, or like crisps, sorry to the Brits here, I would probably get the crisps because I like Walker's salt and vinegar crisps. Crisps, that's hard to say. Okay, so while we deliberate on appropriate accompaniments to sandwiches, let me figure out how we can incorporate a train line. Not train line, subway line. So it's gonna be an elevated line that I want to explore because I just want to see the trains like move around. It's our vanilla city. I feel like that makes sense. So what should we do? Okay, I'm gonna try here. So we're gonna elevate, page up as usual, and then I'm gonna do this. Okay, and keep in mind when it comes to building like your lines and stuff, you'll notice the pillars do change based on how far you're stretching them. So it helps to like know how many pillars you're placing down, because that's gonna determine like where it cuts off when you like destroy your segments. So just keep that in mind. We might come across this issue later when we reach this section, because my plan is to like go along this side on the left of the avenue, right? But after this area, transition over to the right of the avenue. So this is where the pillars may come into like play. So we'll see. Actually, you only get a sandwich, but you normally have crisps with it, like salt and vinegar or plain. Oh, interesting. Does the salt and vinegar affect your bowel syndrome thing that you said? Because that sounds... Oh wait, but it's not sugars. I don't know why, it's just like, to me, when I think bowel, like, irritation, it's always, oh, acid. Because, you know, stomach's acid. But I'm realizing also that that's not what you said it was. So, maybe not. Maybe you're allowed to have good things in life, in this case. Okay, so, subway yard we do need to put down. I'm once again gonna place a temporary one somewhere, because I don't really know where we're gonna put it yet. So, maybe we'll just do it... Oh... Let me see. Temporarily, I'm gonna put it just here. Just so we can unlock everything and connect, like, the trains to stuff. And then I'm just gonna do this. For now, this will do. No, acid is fine. Okay, interesting. Interesting. And do you get, like, Lay's in Australia or Walkers? It's so hard to find Walkers here. I think the only time I've come across it was when, like, our supermarkets selectively bring stuff in as and when they feel like it. So sometimes they randomly bring in stuff from the UK. And then there was this once they brought in prawn cocktail Walkers, which is still lovely, but I really wish they brought in the salt and vinegar. So ever since then, I've never seen it again. And to try and import it is ridiculous. It's like $20-something for like a 6-pack, which does not make any sense. So that's our line so far. Oh, actually, hold up. This may not go that way. Because we've got our big train station here, right, which I did want to move since the last time. Let's move all of this. Like this. Okay. The reason why I'm moving it is just because I feel like it's too close to the turn. Like, I want to give it a bit of leeway when it comes to transitioning over. Also because I feel like I envision this area being like a little district center sort of thing. Like, as I was looking at the map, I suspect we will be building our CBD maybe here, but you'd want like a slightly more major area for this smaller area of the city. So I'm picturing it being here, in which case the train station should be like within the bounds, and right now it isn't. Am I speaking too much technicalities? I don't know, it feels like sometimes you just have to build, right? And then like it'll make sense. Oh, how do I... Let's divide this up. Okay, so... Ta-da! Then we'll move you here. And... Ooh... Overlapping items. Okay, so this is kind of annoying. Does this work? There we go. Okay, so that way, it's past the avenue, and it's within the area. I think that still leaves enough of a leeway for it to turn over into this area. Ooh, can we hear the thunder? Just out of curiosity. Like, apparently on Discord, it can't be heard. The best crisps are cheese and onion, but you can't get them in Australia. Really? I feel like I get a certain Australian brand of crisps, like at the supermarket. But I've never tried it. Hold up. My mic stand is loosening up today. Do I have an Allen key? Oh, I think I know why as well, because I've changed the angle of my mic, so I think it's giving it like something physics, Newton's, I don't know, Newton's Apple law of the fourth or something, where like turning force is a thing. Light and tangy are amazing. What's light and tangy? Is it like a specific flavor? That sounds like salt and vinegar, just less salty and less vinegary, I guess. Okay. Right, so we have that. Ooh. Have I put it too... Okay, hold up. I need to think this through. Because keeping in mind we've got the avenue, I do need to... So much planning to do for this area that was not expecting. Okay, that's very wonky. Hold on, let's remove all of this. And then we'll see crisps. Let me Google and see if I recognize the brand of it. Light and tangy crisps, Australia. Oh, it's called Thins? Am I getting right? Is it Thins or Smiths? Smiths I've seen in the shops here. They're not very common. But I've seen it. Your Smiths thing actually looks like Walker's, which makes me question whether I should look for it. It's so confusing because Smiths, Lay's, and Walker's look all the same. But they don't taste the same. Like, Lay's salt and vinegar is way too sour. Your son said you're lying because we can get cheese and onion here. Is this true? Is this true? Whoa, do we hear that in the background? Smith's is the brand, Thins is the cut. Okay. Very well explained, I feel. For someone who has never really, thought about it. Okay, let's do... this. Right. Not ideal. And now that I think about it, it's like... now my subway station's gonna be on this side. Ooh. I'm just considering because I do want the subway station. Okay, let me just place some down so that we get some understanding of what I'm doing here. If I remove all of this, I do want the overground station to elevated subway station. There we go. Let's do this for an example. Oh, why is it so low? Okay, well, I mean, it gets the point across. Like, I want the elevated station this side because in terms of encouraging people to access the station, right? This isn't really fully, like, gameplay mechanics. It's just, like, urban planning thingies. I want it to be nearer to the residential area so people are encouraged to use the station. I feel like even introducing a crossing between where you're trying to get to, which is the subway station, and your house, like, discourages people from wanting to use it. Especially if your city is like a car-focused one. So that's why I'm trying to keep the subway line on this side. The thing is, once I get over here, the train station would be here, and I don't want the subway to be too far away from it. Okay, let's move maybe some of this. I'll try and move the station nearer. What's the nearest? That's the nearest we can do for the train line. I think that's okay, actually. So if I... Let me think this through. If I introduce the subway station being here, so it stops there, right? Okay, and then people can just walk underneath the overpass, and then just head on over there. I think that's okay. We can find a way to actually make this like a plaza or something. So overall, I think that's an acceptable solution. There we go. Okay. And I kind of want to fast forward a bit because we are building in the dark, and I'm kind of hoping that we don't do that too much. I don't know, this day-night cycle thing, like, I had it on just to try for this vanilla series. I don't know whether it's hard to see. Okay, so we've got, like, an interchange area. This is gonna be its own district, I feel. That interchanges with the... Oh, actually... We need to connect this as well. Train yards. So much adjusting of things today before we can even get building. Oh, have I put the pillar in between where the train line needs to be? Oh, we might have. Okay, that's fine. We can adjust this. So, snapping. Actually, okay, wait. Let me just delete the subway line first. Then we've got a gauge of where it can go. So, connect all of the train lines like this. Oh, what's happening here? Are we good? City? Okay. Your son is now upset that we are giving you bad crisp advice. Apparently, thins are made by Arnott's and not Smith's. Is Arnott's the same company that makes Tim Tams? Let me see. They are. Okay, so Arnott's thins. Oh, okay, I see the logo, yes. Oh, shapes are also made by them. Because I've seen shapes. We've got the... Is it the pizza one or the chicken one? The green one. Okay, let's just bring this onto screen. Why not? Just so that for those of you who have not seen it, you get the reference. So, this is the one that... Grandson Does Crisps is advising, I think. Like this brand. And then the one I'm talking about that I've seen before... where is it? Where did it go? Shapes. But green. It was here earlier. I don't see it, it's fine. But I've seen Tim Tams. I've seen... Okay, here it is. Okay, so not cheese and bacon. Pizza. This purple one's I've had before. It's actually quite good. Mint slice, this one. What else have I seen? You know what? Can I... Okay, hold on. Let me like hide the window in case it suddenly be like starts being like, hey, let's deliver here. And then the whole world knows where to deliver to for me. Okay, that's fine. Switch on. So welcome to the local supermarket over here. What would you like to see in our catalog? Let me look for Arnott's. Arnott's? Is that how you spell it? There we go. So this is what we have here. We've got shapes. I've not seen half of these things. We've got Tim Tams. Oh, that's it actually. We've only got Tim Tams and tiny teddies and shapes. If I do thins... Oh no, I don't think we have it. Okay, to be fair, our online like catalog is not as... Oh, okay, we've ended up at the wrong part of the supermarket when it comes to thins. Oh, okay, and ultra thin as well. Cool. Hi Troy, welcome in. Unfortunately, what you just witnessed was not food. But let's go to... What was it? Smith's. I don't think this... No. I think this supermarket doesn't sell it. A different one will. Let me just... Smith's? Oh yeah, okay, so this one sells it. We are once again getting other things that are thin. Salt and vinegar, it's sold out. Tiny teddy shapes and Tim Tams are all you need. Okay, hold on, let me just do Arnott's as well. What fun. Oh, look! Okay, we've got more things here. We've got Treatles. This looks good, actually. We've got all the shapes, barbecue shapes. We've got cream biscuits. We've got whatever this... Gaiety? Gaiety? Mint slices, mint slices. Here's one for Rye. I can't... Milk arrowroots. That sounds interesting. Tim Tams, all of the Tim Tams. And we've got... Lemon crisp. That sounds good. How has this ended up being... Oh, what is this? 100,000 biscuits. This looks interesting. I've never seen this in the shop. Okay, and then... Let me just see if they have walkers out of curiosity. Okay, this is the... Oh, they have walkers, the wrong ones though. See, they don't bring in the salt and vinegar, and it's not the baked ones. Baked ones don't count. Oh my gosh. They bring in all the wrong things here. Why bother living? Tiny teddies, you haven't had them in ages. Oh my gosh, maybe this is your sign to go and get them. Actually, out of curiosity, no, they don't bring it in here, I think. I was just wondering whether they ever bring in the New Zealand version of Marmite. They don't. Oh, apparently this is Vegemite, everyone. Good to know. Do you bring in at least Vegemite? Like, I've definitely bought them in the shops. Okay, good to know. What else would you like to see in the land of local supermarket stuff? I should show some of the like more interesting things. Hold up. We'll just let the city run for a bit in the background while we do this. Dried food. Dried food. Look at all of this. Do we recognize any of these things? These are all of the interesting things that you can get in Singapore. Peanuts, goji berries, dried chilies, dried prawns. That's something. Which ones are the more interesting ones? Oh yeah, you've got like red dates. And have you seen dried cuttlefish before? Dried scallops, barley. Barley we used to make like sweet drinks. Look at all the random stuff. Pork floss. Do we know what pork floss is? Do we know what dal is? Look at all of the things. What's your favorite snack? Oh, I've not... I feel like I've fully fallen off snacking. But if it's sweet snacks... Oh, okay, you need to ask this every few weeks because it changes. At the moment, I'm liking this thing. Like, I literally have a half-open packet with me today. This is what we're running on for today's stream. It's like a plain chocolate biscuit. It's quite good, although whoever this is disagrees. Mr. Biscuits taste hard. If it's sweet things, I don't actually have it, like, around these days, but I would probably just do like Oreo. But sometimes when I'm hungry at night, I will do like grilled cheese. Which I don't think counts as a snack, but grilled cheese, or like if I happen to have enough Vegemite or Marmite, I will do the whole like toast with butter and Vegemite thing. I was introduced to that by an Australian, and I actually think it's good. We don't get dried fungus. Let me see what else is interesting that... We've got... What would be something that... I mean, most of the dried goods are something that you wouldn't normally get. Categories... Bakery, drinks... Oh. Shall we... Oh my gosh, Pringles. Look at the world of Milo, everyone. Where's the Australian recipe? I don't think they have it. Okay, it's fine. Oh, canned food might be interesting. There's some like... Yeah, okay, so you've got all of these like luncheon meat, braised peanuts. So these are things you would eat with like... I don't know if it's congee or congee because we don't call it that here. We just call it porridge, but basically like rice. Rice turned into porridge, not oatmeal. And then you'd have some of these things that you would pair it with. You've got... Okay, tuna's fine, sardines are normal, baked beans. Oh, my mom likes cooking this sometimes with like potatoes. And what else is interesting in the land of longans? Do we know what longans are? Those are like fruits. You've got all of these preserved vegetables and stuff, which is interesting. And oh, there's actually a lot of this new like pulled chicken thing that I've not seen. What else do we have? The rest of these look kind of more normal. Canned peanuts. Oh, it's actually like it's been cooked in a sauce. It looks like this. It's actually really nice. It's like creamy almost because it's been cooked through. It's savory as well, and you would eat this with like as a side dish, with some dishes. So that's kind of interesting. Looks like a bourbon minus the filling. Oh, like the chocolate Marie biscuits. It's... I guess you could call it that. Like, it is just a plain biscuit. But with chocolate colors. Okay, so that's enough. The sun has risen. In fact, the sun has almost set. It's like 5 PM. Oh dear. We've got Heinz beans as well. They are a bit more expensive. So there's a different brand that we have called the Ayam brand. Ayam means chicken. So it's like the chicken brand. So what were we doing in here? What were we doing in the land of like building? We were supposed to put our subway station down. That's what we're doing. Okay. Oh? Right, subway is this one. Okay, it's just interesting. Like, when I go traveling, I actually enjoy going to the local supermarket to see, like, what's available in the shops. It's just, and I would even try my best to have it so that where I stay has a kitchen so that I can cook at that place. So my thing that I was always doing when I went like traveling and stuff is I would cook a steak and like a side or something for myself just to see, like just to be able to experience shopping in a supermarket there. I've realized that it's not always the best idea because not everywhere has good quality steak. So, but I hope to continue that with my travels. I didn't do it in Taiwan because... Oh, no. I did do it in Taiwan the last time I went. So not this most recent trip, the trip before that. I did do a steak and potato thing. And their steak was actually quite good. Their supermarkets have like... They've got Carrefour, which is that French supermarket. So they had like a decent selection. Granny does that too, it's always interesting. Yeah, I like... I think this comes from someone who likes grocery shopping. So if you don't like it, obviously, it's not something that I would like say go and do it. But for me, it's interesting just to see what is the selection that's available. And, you know, just have fun browsing around. It's like a refreshing... It's a more refreshing experience seeing what's available. When I was in the UK, I think what I really enjoyed was like all of the meal deals and the ready-made things that everyone has. So not ready-made in the sense of frozen meals, but it's ready to heat, like ready to cook things. So they're not cooked actually, but you need to cook them through. It's just that they prepped everything for you. We don't really have that much here. So like when you have all of the mashed potatoes in the container and all you have to do is put it in the oven, that sort of thing. Like I really enjoyed using that. And then all of the sandwiches that you have. Like, the counter argument a lot of people here say is that they wouldn't want to live off sandwiches for lunch. Because here, people are used to rice and stuff. But I find myself being quite okay with that kind of food. Like, I don't mind it. Okay. So how was the... See, we've still got so many cars coming in from the highway, and transporting destination. See, there's no way for me to really assess where these people are coming from, right? Because at least if I know which city you're coming from, I could consider doing... Okay, it seems like it's coming from this side. I could consider running a bus line towards that side to like alleviate it. Okay, you know what? We do have Foey and Foey. Okay, I'm gonna initiate a bus line to test this concept. Oh, we do have a middle platform that I've not been using. Whoops. Let's go... So we've got 2, right? I've not done any outside buses, have I? Feel like I did once. Okay. Into Foey. Then out of Foey. And over to the middle platform. So that's one line. One outside line. And then we start another one going towards Moundsville. And back. So now let's see if this helps relieve some of the traffic, because previously we did connect the train lines, but I think they're going to different cities, so like it doesn't really help. So let's see if this makes a difference. Gotta love a meal deal. My favorite was actually very basic. It was just the chicken salad sandwich from Tesco, because they have like lemon zest and black pepper, and it's simple, but it actually fits my palate perfectly. The Brits will put pretty much anything into a sandwich. Oh my gosh. So those of you who actually know British TV and stuff, there's this show called This Morning that I occasionally just watch their segments, and every so often, especially during Christmas, they do this segment that they run through all of the like seasonal sandwiches that you can get as the meal deals. And so that's when I get my selection of like, oh, okay, so today Sainsbury's has like some random Christmas stuffing sandwich that they're having. Or like during Easter, they'll be like, oh, okay, this supermarket has this Easter egg going. So that's how I keep on top of the meal deals that are happening in the UK. Oh my gosh. Those bus lines still confuse me. It takes some getting used to. Even if you're coming from like City Skylines 1, the system that it works is actually quite different. You didn't used to have to put down bus stops in City Skylines 1. Okay, so I'm gonna call it Regional 1. So we've got R1 and R2. These are gonna be the regional lines. You will be white, just so that we don't clog out our rainbow here. And let's see. Oh, we've run out of... Do I need more? I need to increase the capacity of my bus depot. So we've got... No, 18 or 25. You should be fine, my dear. No vehicles. Oh, I see. It's assigned like 14 buses. We don't need that many. 7's fine. But even then, I think that's going to use up all of our capacity. So... Oh, actually, let's not do white, because I can't really see the passenger situation. Let's do grey. Okay, and then R1, how are we doing? I will have to put down another thing. Also, I'm sorry that we keep building at night. We accidentally skipped past the entire day whilst browsing the local supermarkets. So we'll just have to endure another night of building, I guess. Okay, there we go. Have fun. Deploy more buses. You love the Christmas sandwiches? You currently have 5 Easter eggs with me. One has a caramel chocolate dinosaur. Ooh, as in like an edible caramel chocolate dinosaur. Interesting, interesting. Like, we don't... Easter is a public holiday here, but again, with the whole, like, everyone celebrates different things in Singapore, I don't celebrate it. So I don't really get, like... I don't pay attention to what's available in the shops. But I think we do have a selection of Easter eggs available. I just never noticed them. Okay, come on everyone. Let's go to Foe. Let's see if it makes a difference. Oh my gosh, why are you running out of vehicles again? 25 out of 35. Okay. And the issue is 5. Hold up, let's math together. 5. 3 plus 3 plus 4 is... Okay, wait, now they're increasing. What's happening here? 4. Okay. Oh, what's happening here? So much to actually keep track of after a week of being away. We good? We good, bus depot? I think we're fine. We're not, apparently. I'm very sure that we have enough capacity. I'm gonna have to observe this for a bit. Why are you saying that there's not enough buses? 5 plus 4 plus 4 is 13. 13 plus 6 is 19. 19 plus 5 is 24. We've got 35. Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. My dear bus line R1. Oh, okay, you stopped complaining. Good job. Ooh, okay, I think... Oh, we've got people leaving the city now using the bus, so I think that's good that we've done that. My only thing is that it seems like there is a bit of a bottleneck here. We might have to upgrade our bus station. Uh-oh. Why are you saying no vehicles? There are vehicles. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, even as a seasoned person who has played this game for many years, sometimes you get random problems that you genuinely don't know what to do with. This is one of them. And we just go along with it. It's fine. It's part of the experience. Part of the journey. You have to share a picture. Oh, yes, please. Let's see. What chocolates did everyone get? For those of you who did celebrate Easter. Okay, so let me just switch off this station for now because we're not using it. This one as well. Okay, so far we've got this as a line. And then my plan now is to go across here to here. And that's how many? 2 in. Okay. So we've got this. Let's see. How would we coordinate this? Oh, okay. So this is where building in vanilla is different from how I would normally build, is that I have to work with that constraint of like, oh, you can't build here, you can't build there. If this wasn't vanilla, I would be using a tool called Move It to actually help us work around this without having to run into that issue. Ideally, I wouldn't want it that curvy, but the road is kind of in the way, and I feel like that's fine for now. So we'll leave it. Oh, actually here, highway. We might not have to, we might have to turn it into a not highway for this bit, because now that this area is gonna be a thing. Okay, now I'll leave the game running just so that we can get out of nighttime. While I do the rest of this, that should solve things. We will remove the crosswalk. Oh yes, Granny, earlier on your stream. So road tools, road services. Here is the crosswalk tool. So it can remove existing crossings that are placed down by the game. So if I right click on the crossing, it removes it. Same thing with the traffic lights. If I'm right clicking here, it removes it. Generally speaking, it's useful at interchanges like this, because you can selectively remove which crossing you want. Maybe let's not use this one. Say here, if I wanted to remove a specific crossing because like a lot of people turn there, you just right click it and it removes. If you left click it, it comes back. So that's the tool that might be helpful for some of the things you were doing earlier. Oh, Kanashi has sent the egg. Oh, it's genuinely a dinosaur in the egg. Oh my gosh. Hold up. How do I? Okay, just make sure that we go back into the game after, like before it sets again. There we go. That's the dinosaur egg. Literally, that looks very sweet. Like a caramel chocolate dinosaur. Sounds very sweet. Okay. So we've got... So I want a train station to be here, I guess? You haven't put any traffic lights yet, you're relying on roundabouts. Have you put a roundabout on every single intersection? Because otherwise the game will actually, like, put some for you. Oh, can I get it to actually connect to the road without it being too close to the road? That's the question that we're, like, answering here. Nope. Which side are you? You're very close though. How much closer do you want to be? Oh my gosh. Not enough electricity, not enough all of this. Okay, that should be fine. Here, oh my gosh, this game in vanilla is very finicky. What's happening there, actually? I'm very confused. Okay, or you know what? I'm just gonna connect it the other way. Just makes life easier, why not? So... all your buildings need to have some kind of road access. This is the issue that we are seeing here. So... if I just do this... There we go, that solves the issue. And then somehow we need to connect this. Okay, so we have our initial stretch of our subway line number 1, I guess, set up. You don't know if you've ever had Karamak, but I've heard of it. So, I think nowadays I would be like, oh, it's very sweet. But I think when I was younger, that would have been lovely. But yeah, so we've got a 3-station subway line so far that stretches from this area all the way to Beechwood East. I think it's enough for now. I don't expect it to have very high usage for the time being because right now, there's nothing developed here. This area is sort of developed but not fully maximized. But Beechwood East has not been developed. We've got this part of Beechwood West which has been developed, but now that there's a subway station here, I would want to densify it. So we would have to like redo this area to maximize the potential of the subways. Why are you complaining about no buses again? Active vehicles 4. Oh, I know what the issue is. I turned down my transportation budget, so it isn't actually 35. How much are we? Okay, we've got sufficient buffer to turn that up, actually. So you should be fine now. Have fun, buses. There we go. And I think usage-wise... Oh, there's actually a lot of people leaving the bus, like the city. And Fowies has people as well. Okay, so that sounds good. That seems good. Yeah, so right now, I feel like this subway line will actually really serve just between this stretch and help people get between here and here, which is not very useful, but the plan is in the long run, this line will help to like bring everyone around as the city gets bigger. So while it may not be immediately useful now, I think it's good that we build it first. I think another line that I'm gonna build... Do we have enough cash? We've got 1.3 million. Which sounds like a lot, but it actually isn't. Because I'm thinking to also do an underground line that would go like this way-ish. Remember we were running through where to go the other time. Speaking of, where's Granny's house? Granny's house is here. Oh, we've got new people living here. And household wealth is wealthy. Lovely. Apparently the Shelleys live here. Okay, in fact, well, where's Fiona Shelley? Let's just... We've got Marie Shelley. Why not? Okay, so underground station, I'm just gonna put one here for now. I'm gonna do this. And because we're underground, we'll have to connect up somewhere here as well. This one I expect is not gonna be, like, we'll have to move it. Because it does feel very temporary, I would say. Like the way I've placed down this train station and then now what we're doing here at the subway station. Granny Salted House. Hi, Misty. Welcome in. How are we doing? Look, it's City Skylines. What fun. Misty, is it this week that you're planning to do City Skylines or is it next week? Oh no, you must have passed. No, I feel like I've been observing some of the citizens. Like, everyone just seems to move out. I think because I'm taking it slow with my building and stuff, right? So then maybe the new citizens aren't actually getting enough jobs. Which is slightly concerning, but it's okay. We'll work with it. Okay, so I'm gonna connect you, let's say up to here. 500 meters? That's fine. 200 meters. Okay, and then we curve it in like this. Okay, so from the train station, at least you have a way to get to the commercial area. And you know, I actually think there may even be a third line here at some point. I'm not going to build it yet. But we have an interchange now, so people can change from the underground subway line to the overground subway line. And eventually go into this like more dense area. That should work. Okay, so that way we have like a T-shaped network of things. You went into an old people's home. Oh my gosh. Let's keep track of this new batch of grannies. So, follow. Well, this one's a child, so it better stay at Granny's house for a long time. Also, I figured out a solution to your, like, that dilemma we were having last time, Granny, which was that if I were to discontinue the bus line, just because we had a subway line, what happens? So my conclusion is, we do a... Hold up. This calls for the screenshotting thing again. Right, so display capture. Let's do this. Right, so... Just like running through what we talked about last time, right? So we have a bus line right now that goes like this around this neighborhood, right? And Granny's house is, was it here? Somewhere around here. Let's just say it's like here. That's Granny's house, right? And previously we were saying that this green line here, like, do we see this one? Once we like build up the subway line, we were thinking, oh, do we just discontinue this bus line? Because what's the point? And turns out, like, I think Granny's point was fair, which is that if I were to like remove that bus line and change it to be like a loop this way instead. Sorry, let's just like pretend that makes sense. It removes her ability to actually get here easily. So what I've concluded is we will do a loop as per what we planned, through this town. I don't know how we're gonna like do the loop around here, but let's just say it does something like this. But it will also continue this way. So we've got a double loop. So this stays so that you have an easy way to get to the subway line. You can still go to the industrial area with this new road. And you get the new subway line to work with. What fun! Win-win for all, I guess. And in future, as we develop this area, this yellow line could keep going like somewhere here as well. So you could even extend your connection there. I think that's potentially useful. And when I was observing the whole, let's close this. When I was observing the whole yellow line usage as well, the yellow line does get the most like passengers. So I think it's worth keeping, now that I've looked through it. Are we still having congestion issues, everyone? We are, oh gosh. Yes, this week, oh my gosh, yay! You went back to that save and fixed maybe your trains. But no one's using them. But you started farms in all places, so that is fun. Sometimes the demand for the services only happen like over time. So hopefully people start using them. But again, lovely to see that you're playing this game. It's been so fun to watch everyone play. Because again, like, I've always played this game, but I've never really, like, people that I watch stream don't play this game. So it's been so fun to watch everyone just, like, slowly learn about the game, get the hang of it as well. Okay, sorry, ambulance. Oh, wait. We need to remove all of this. Okay, so the reason why I just destroyed that entire area is that I want to redevelop this area. Considering that we've now placed the subway line, I feel like to leave it as a low density area was not the most effective. So what I'm thinking we can do is for Beachwood West, this can become like offices, shops and all of those, almost connecting to this area of high density stuff, to the extent that I might even remove some of the higher density things here to put them here. So let's work on that now, for a start. So, pedestrianization, I think this is somewhere where we can explore a bit. Let's do... So we've got a pedestrian street, so in case you want to do like a car-free area, you do have this option under the small roads. This one allows for... What was it? Service and delivery vehicles, so stuff like your police cars and all of those. And if it's the only way to get to an area, your cars will still use it. Right, so I'm gonna do... Sorry, going quiet for a bit, because I need to like look and see where to actually bring this. Okay, so we've got this stretch here. It was really good you missed Granny's stream because she was training today, but we went back to watch at dinner and she was telling the people whinging about the car to suck it up. She's a dictator. Like, we talked about it on her stream. Definitely no democracy or elections happening in Crashville. Definitely not. It's so funny though that like, Australia and Singapore are having our elections on the exact same day. The process of it is completely different. Like, our campaigning period's 9 days, but still, it's like, how funny that you vote on the same day. Oh my gosh. You have been watching City Planner Plays and a couple of other streamers play this game, and they have such great cities. It's so fun watching them. Oh, they do lovely jobs. There is a specific person I watch. They don't do commentary, but they do very, very good builds. Their name's Palms Time? Palms. I don't have their link, but... like this one. I think they are from Thailand, but they've been building a city in City Skylines 2 that is completely based off like Singapore. And it's so cool to watch someone build like something inspired by that, because I recognize a lot of the layouts that he's doing. I'm like, oh, okay, I see. You were doing it like inspired by like this design and that design. So that's been fun. Okay, but yeah, so we've got pedestrianized areas. Oh, why are you doing this? Can you just, like, connect to something, please? Okay, I might have to turn you around. Bonnie Tyre, let's go. Do you think that, like, in order to make a joke, you actually have to say it properly? What was Bonnie Tyre? Oh, Rhodes, why are we doing this? Hold up. What's happening here? Hold on, I'm very confused. Let me, like, remove this first. Okay. I'm very confused as to what is happening. Track required. Should I just... wait, let me just like place it down again. Having a very weird situation with that. Okay. Small elevator. There we go. So it's just a placement issue. I see. Right. Are you facing the correct way now? Yes, you are. Okay, cool. Again, don't feel like you have to do all of this if you're playing for the first time. This is, like, after 10 years of playing. So, they were also whinging about the internet, and while you're building, so you're gonna touch grass. I agree. In fact, your telco in Crashville should be just called grass. Grass touching. It was a funny joke, you laughed. Thank you, thank you. We'll be here every week, potentially. Okay, let me just... oh, why? Just... do this. And do this. And... do this. Okay, in theory, you should now be connected. Perfect. Okay, so now this station's useful. Okay, I'm trying to like force a use case out of what I've built, so let me just connect up here. Hello Sam, good evening, how are we today? What was that cadence? Hope you're doing good. Looking forward to tomorrow's stream of, not gonna say it, that island. So close to having to saying it. Oh, why can't you just connect to things, dear game? What is happening to this entire... Oh my gosh, hold up. Oh, what's happening here with the game? Invalid shape. Okay. Apparently straight lines are invalid. I see the issue here. I might have placed this thing too close. Okay, hold up. Can I do like an alley here? I can't. Okay. Oh, I can. Wait, there is a way to do it. Let me just... Invalid shape. Why invalid shape? There we go. Okay, so just up to here for the time being, so that it's connected. I'm going to switch on this subway station, switch on this train station. And... so previously we did connect an outside train line. In fact, we did two. So instead of doing this train station, I will now move it to here. So officially train line 1 shall now stop at the main station. Train line 2 shall also stop at the main station. So now we have people coming over here. What I will also do is create a train line here so that we can connect that station that it had previously. This will be train line number 3. Oh, actually, wrong way round. Hold up, we need to... just here. We need to do it this way, because that's where the turn is. So... train line 1, train line 2. Okay, that specific arrangement... we fine. Not sure you've tuned in if you don't know where we're going. Where were I today? Did you miss Azzy and I unplanned? I was catching up with the VOD. Oh my gosh, what was I doing earlier? Catching up with my work as well. I've been doing so much like catch up on my like freelance work recently that I feel like other than maybe one stream that I can commit to every day, like I just lurk in the end or just watch VODs. I saw all the flowers that are now in your planet though. That's fun. It's like actually becoming a livable green space, green planet. And Azzy was definitely hyper-focusing again today. Where was I? Caught up to maybe the first hour and a bit so far of the VOD. So after stream, I'm going to keep watching. But yeah, she was definitely hyper-focusing on those stairs. Okay, are our train lines running properly? Yes, they are. So then... we make sure that we have access to our subway yard as well. So this one's gonna be temporary, so I'm just gonna like create this. Oh, where is it? Here. Oh, completely wrong. Okay. Here. Let's see. Okay. There we go. So at least for now, if you could start running some trains, please. Oh gosh. Now I need to do all sorts of road situations again. Let's just do it here. See? When it comes to vanilla, it doesn't always have to be... like, this is all temporary. That's fine. Run, please. Can we send trains? Oh, wait. No, I've not even done a line. Sorry. We are so dazed today. Right, creating a new subway. So I'm gonna do up to the end. I know I haven't actually connected the third station to anything, but I'm just gonna start the line first so that it can start running. So off you go, trains, subways. There we go, that's our first subway, and it's daytime. It's daytime. Right, off you go. I don't know what's happening with the flickering though. Hold up. Let's save in case that's a a sign of things that are about to crash. Okay. Because it feels so weird, like we've been going for an hour, but this is actually usually the time I'm going to start. You couldn't get Azzy away from the stairs, it was a good puzzle to solve. So Azzy's brain cell can focus too, I think she's actually giving us her dead ones. It is called the, hold up. It is called the...
Stryer mate.
That island. A bit soft, hold on, let's...
Stryer mate.
There we go, that island. Oh, sorry everyone, the music might be a bit lower today. I forgot to raise my volume of like the game. Hopefully that is at a more acceptable volume. Oh my gosh, look at this, sunrise in Punderland with new subway lines operational. What fun. It's a very long train actually. Oh! How Australian, thank you. I gave it a go last 2 streams ago. I think that is a sufficient go that we will be doing. Yeah, I'll just wait for you to say it on stream tomorrow. That's fine. And now I'll just borrow that sound effect and I'll have it as a command. Why not? Okay, so far no one's taking the subway, so we'll leave that for now. I do want to check in on our new regional buses to see if it's doing anything. So we do have people taking them. Not as much of an impact as I was expecting. So we will need to observe this during the rush hour specifically. Like, there's a lot of activity going on, I would say, but... Oh, actually, wait, sorry. One more connection we do need to do for the temporary subway yard. So, if I go here... Let's place this down. Go underground. And then we'll turn. This is very messy for now, but don't worry, this is all temporary. But I'm just trying to connect it up to the underground subway so that that can start running as well. There we go. And you can see right away the impact doing subways can have on your budget. Because remember how we started with like 1.5, almost 2 million? We've blown through half of that already. So keep this in mind if you're trying to add a subway to your city. Okay, so commercial center can go like this. And for that line, we'll just have one subway running. Okay, perfect. So one subway on that line, 2 subways on this one. I feel like, you know what? Actually, just one. One subway on both lines for now is sufficient. Train line wise, we've got 1 train each. That's fine. Okay, so the foundations of our network is there. So hopefully as we continue building the city, it will help us keep things in order. Granny will have to say that a few times please for that soundbite. Thank you, please. All you have to say is... Oh, I closed the tab. I was just gonna repeat it again. Deary me, deary me. Oh yes, okay, let's connect this one. So eventually, I think I'm gonna tidy up this industrial area to have a bit more access. In fact, maybe what I can do is this one, pedestrian street. So it may be an industrial area, but why not have it be pleasant to arrive to? So I'm just gonna do this pedestrian area that will connect to this thing, let's say. Right? And so I will then put this as a thing. Oh, I don't really like that it's a 2 connecting to a 1. Okay, hold up. Let's just say we do this. And this. We need rickshaws or tuk-tuks? Tuk-tuks, oh my gosh. I might be going to Thailand in like a few months. And so that will be my first time ever going. And I was like watching some videos of what you can do there, and the whole rickshaw thing's interesting. Looks scary. Oh, what's happening? Oh. It's the whole wrong way round thing again? Okay. That's fine. So we just rotate it round. Hold up. Rotate, please. There. Don't snap, don't snap, don't snap. Okay. So that should be the right way around now. And then we... just do this. Okay, so that should connect things up. That should mean that that station works now, effectively. So you've got connections to the industrial area. And because this is over a very busy road, I don't want to create another crossing that would mean traffic has to stop. So I'm actually going to put a pedestrian bridge over it. So unfortunately, I know this is like literally the reverse problem of what we had earlier, where I was like, oh, this is going to create an inconvenience for people. I think in this case, there's sort of no choice. So we'll have to live with it sometimes with cities. There are compromises to be made. This is one of them. So I'll connect it up this way so residents can go over to this side and they can... Slope too steep. Okay, there we go. Connect up to the road and the train station. So this will be Beechwood West. Not... oh wait, this is east. Beechwood East. This is Beechwood West. Unfortunately, we have finished this subway line right after rush hour in the morning, so we won't be able to fully see like it in effect until the evening time. We have spent quite a bit of time in Thailand. Have you like lived there, or was it for travel and stuff? That's interesting. It's funny how it's actually really near me, but I've just never been. So I've only been to Malaysia and like one part of Indonesia. And then Australia, some parts of Europe, and New York. Oh, and Vietnam. Vietnam's a like interesting place to visit. I actually really quite like their food. Okay, but yes, so subway lines operating. Subway, our Beechwood, what's this? Beechwood West does have passengers. So it is working. It's just gonna take a while to develop fully. Oh yes, also because we barely have anything developed here. Right. Let's fix that, shall we? Let's create some kind of demand for this area. So for a start, I'm gonna put some... oh, should I unlock? We are 2 levels away from this. So for now, I can't actually do much with that. What I will do is do an office block maybe here. I don't think there'll be much demand for that because right now our taxes are too high. But we will do mixed-use housing here so that we've got shops and residential happening in this area. Right, or actually even here, this stretch is fine. I will convert some of that back into just like medium density housing. That should solve things. Low rent housing. Do I want low rent housing? Maybe here. Okay, so one more building can develop there. And for now, this area will have low density business, but the plan is to increase it into like a high density so that people can enjoy. And I'll leave that area clear. Let's wait for the buildings to develop so I can see where things are going to be, and then I'll place the paths. But that should bring in some more demand for this area. And once it's built, we can observe what we can do next. For work, you manage development projects there. Oh, interesting. Back in the day when Granny did more than just games. Granny did work. Back in those days. That's kind of interesting. Oh my gosh, our population's really growing as well. Okay, we've got stuff here. Right. So I might want to adjust some of these. Because they don't leave much room for building behind it. Okay, so sorry, you're gonna have to redevelop again. I might also... this one will have to go. It's too small. So that clears up a path for building. Right. So... Let's say we've got this and this. Like this. So because this area is the underground station, we've got like this whole section as a plaza. Don't think I'll decorate it much yet until... well, until these officers... oh, actually, wait. My poor officers, I taxed them too much, so they weren't... like, they don't want to move in. The moment it's 10%, they should be willing to move in, hopefully? What other reasons do we have that we're not moving in? Yeah, no, taxes are okay. Maybe it'll take some time. This doesn't look right now because it's low density commercial. Like, it shouldn't look like this, it should be a proper building. So eventually, like, we'll upgrade it. Actually, you know what, even then, mixed housing, let's just go with that. I know you're very near the station, but it's okay. And then, once again, the development zones are seemingly like this. Okay, and I'm gonna try not to destroy stuff as I'm doing this. Oh, can I? Gonna be annoying. Right, just so that the back of the buildings have some kind of pathways and like connection happening. Like this. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Right. So we've got all sorts of linear parks happening in this area. I kind of don't feel like this is the most... oh, whoa. Did we just miss like 500 people taking our subway? Oh, what a shame. Hold up. Where's our subway? No, I wanted to witness that. Okay, let's leave it running. All these people moving in. Okay, I think that means that our train lines are doing its thing of like offsetting some traffic. Because if we look here, there's a lot less people coming in from the highway. Let's search train. We'll just observe you. We've missed the main crowd. But people are moving, people are using it. That's so cool to see. Right, this will take a while. We're gonna let it run over to our train station before it will do anything. Oh yes, we have another building. This is mixed housing that we've got. Okay, come on train. Let's observe. Yeah, it's not going to be as big of a crowd, unfortunately. I think it's also because that was timed when a train arrived. Sorry, I keep mixing up train and subway, like regional train, subway train. They're all trains, you know. I think if a regional train arrives at this station to drop off passengers... Are you a regional train? No, you're not. Okay. Once there's a regional train that arrives, maybe this one? Nope. They like to all just disappear when I want to see them. This one might be the regional train. Okay, so not as many as before, but we've got 39 people arriving into the city from outside, possibly moving in, and that's when you have the whole like influx of passengers coming in. I think it was just well timed previously. So train line 2, you're gonna drop off like 40 passengers. That's enough. Where is train line 1? Are you train line 1? Okay, so that's like almost 100 people right there. So if everyone just alights, and where do they go? Let's see. So they cross over the stairs, and then where do we walk? Through the car park. Oh, that's not a very good experience. Oh, I wonder if we can fix that. I don't like that they're having to walk through the car park just to get to like the subway station. Okay, and then for now they'll walk underneath all of this whole things. Oh, you just missed the train, people. Okay. But yeah, so they'll go... Oh, that's a weird pathing situation. Just crowding up the platforms. And then we wait. It's so cool now that we've got a bit of a skyline as well, like, because we've got slightly tall buildings. Okay. So now we wait for the subway. But is it, like, even more people? I see why it was, like, more crowded now. Where's the train? We've got 60 people waiting for it. Although another train just arrived, so... Okay. So, let's see if they're all going to Beechwood West. They should. They seem to all be moving in. Okay, bored people. Mind the gap. The very big gap, actually. Did we notice this? Like, who thought that was a good idea? Okay, boarding. I saw some dogs. Apparently, we allow pets on the train. Which makes sense. It's magic, they're just floating up the stairs. They really are. It's just... That's the kind of city we're building. A magical one. Okay. And then we'll see whether or not they get off at Beechwood West or Beechwood East. How peaceful. I feel like this is actually really good for me today because I feel like I've just been so spaced out in the last few days that... Like, you can tell for today, there's not as much of a, like, topical conversation happening other than the grocery shops and stuff. Okay, let's... It's fun to just, like, play and observe sometimes. Yeah, this is where everyone's getting off. Okay, well done subways, well done regional trains, you are working. The dogs are allowed. Oh my gosh, I don't think they do like, what they used to do. But there was a period in this game where... There would be like 6 dogs following one person. Look at everyone just go. How lovely. We do need trees here. I feel like this is very untreed. Can I just like... Can I place you along things? Snapping? What's this? Curve? No, I think it doesn't snap along... Yeah, it doesn't snap along that kind of road. It's actually so pleasant to just listen to me. If you say so. I saw that. Intrigued. We saw that. Okay. But yeah, so we've got like this walking stretch settled. I am tempted to actually turn it into an even longer stretch. Like maybe it could end here. Let me see. Because I know there's a lot of people parked here, but it would be nice if this stretch could also be like something that you could walk along. Can this work? And then I'll just have to like defer some of the like parking somewhere else, even here. So if I just place down a parking lot, small solar power, how many do we have? Like, do we feel like that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna say that there's about like 40 or 50 cars parked here. So if we have something that covers... Oh, I need to place this down to know. How many? 22. Oh, I don't think we'll fully make up the difference. But when it comes to urban planning, sometimes the point is to not have enough lots. Because now we've provided public transport. They should start using that. So we're going to provide some nice sheltered solar panel parking lots, 22 of them, but that's it. So the rest of you, unfortunately, will have to fight for the lots, I guess. Enjoy. Alright, and then we can turn all of this into pedestrians like areas. So they can walk this whole stretch from like this area all the way to the subway station, which is lovely. Okay. And then we'll see. I mean, there's spare lots in places. They'll be fine. Who's complaining? Hold on, okay, I feel bad. Let's just do like a bit more. Just a bit more parking. So over here. I do want to keep it a bit further away from the access point. So another 8. Okay, so you've got 30 lots. 30 lots, we're halving the amount. Enjoy, have fun. And then I'm gonna do... I loved what you did, Granny. With... Hold up. The tree thingy that you were doing today. Towards the end of stream. That was so lovely. Like, I've never done it to that extent, so... 4, 5, 6 wildflower bush. Like, you were creating a pattern and everything, which was so lovely. And as you can tell here, like, it's not something I would usually know how to do. Okay, I guess that works for now. How do you turn parking lots? Oh, yes, yes. So I was explaining this earlier, right? So, I think you might miss the message when I sent it. But that's why I decided to do the Discord call. I was like, okay, it's easier to explain over voice. So, okay, when you're placing it down, usually it'll be like the snapping way, right? So you'll do this and you'll do this. So to make buildings easier to place, you switch off snapping first, right? And then you're free to place it as long as it's near enough to a road. And then if you do like hold down right click as you move your mouse around, it starts to rotate it. So you have some freedom of where your parking lot is gonna fit. So you could even do like, I don't know, like what would be a good example of, like, you could do a sideways lot like that if you really wanted to. Or say I wanted to fit it there, that works too. Yeah, so this helps with the whole like parking situation. You had to park 2 miles away from your house, and your way home you got mugged twice. No, we take care of our citizens in this city. There's police presence. Hold up, let's see. Where's our police? This one. See, it's all green. We're fine. We are fine. Oh, hi Riley. Good morning. Cookies should be always required. That seems to be the consensus so far. Oh, what's happening here? Uh-oh. What's happening? This might have to become like a not too wide road. Yeah, it seems like the consensus when it comes to Subway is it has to be cookies. Oh, where's everyone going? Are we just moving in? Please just be moving in. Transporting. Everyone's transporting. Okay, so this is the evening rush hour. So we've actually somehow, despite creating new train lines, new subway lines, we have somehow made our traffic worse. Where are you guys coming from? So everyone's coming from the industry, but the industry is not that big, right? I've given them alternative access. No one's using it. Like, why is everyone just going from this road? Do we think they're just victimizing themselves? Should I just not care? Maybe I shouldn't care. Police presence, but it's just a sign saying, suck it up, you're fine. No, that's in Crashville. That's in Crashville. Tired, you just woke up. Oh my gosh. That has been me for the last few days, I feel. I've just not been... I've just been in that spaced out, like, place, recently. And I've just been trying to think about what it was. But I actually think, like, it's because, there's like an election going on here. And it ends on Saturday. So I won't get into the politics of it. So, like, we won't be discussing who's competing and all of that. But, it is my first time actually voting. Like, so that's kind of an interesting one. So, I think the reason why I'm spaced out is also because I've been trying to just, like, at least stay informed with, like, where... like what matters in this election in the context of this country and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's been a lot of those like campaign rallies, and also just trying to follow along with when it comes to my area and what I'm voting in, like what do the candidates stand for. And I think I didn't intend to be so like as invested in the situation. But yeah, that's where we've ended up, where I think I just spent half my day like reading all of that. So I don't mind it as considering it's my first time, but I think I shouldn't do that next time. But yeah. So probably from next week, my brain will be fine again. Granny the weirdo affectionately with the chips. We need someone there to represent chips in this community. We can't all be having our cookies and eating it too. Why are you driving through this street? That's not allowed. There is alternative access to enter this road, right? Why are you doing it? Oh. Why are we doing this? I actually think this is why we've caused the pileup, is that everyone's trying to get to the car park. What I will do, I think, instead of it being the continuous thing, right? I'm gonna break this up. And we will use a pedestrian pathway. Like this. Pavement path. Pavement path. Like this. So the cars can't actually go through, but the pedestrians can still walk between the areas. So that should solve part of this issue. Oh, it's nighttime again. This road's actually quite like a busy one, all things considered. Maybe, oh sorry Misty, I missed your message. Connect Birdsong Street. Where is Birdsong Street? Birdsong Street. Where is Birdsong? Birdsong Street. I don't see it. If only you could just search on your city like where a street is. Birdsong Street. Here. Oh, okay. So I chose not to do that. Because this will cause its own issue of... If I did a junction here, and this area is congested, right? It will actually pile up and block the next junction. So I did actually remove Birdsong Street. But I'm wondering why people would turn here. Because there's only low... Okay, let's observe. It's only low density housing, so it shouldn't be that everyone is... Oh, I think everyone's just trying to park. Okay. If it's a parking issue, that's fine. I'll just give everyone a reason to go here. There we go. Use that parking. And I will actually just remove some parking. So let's see if that works. Yeah, a lot of the congestion I find in this game is actually based on the traffic situation. Okay, so hopefully... You know what, maybe I was just thinking about the brain fog thing, and I'm thinking as well, maybe it's just that we have collectively all used up our energy celebrating Dinkum 1.0, that now none of us know how to, like, operate. So I think that's where I'm getting my brain fog from, is like, watching everyone else play the game, and then like, now they are exhausted, and I will take on that, that energy drop, in your honor. You're welcome. Be here, I'll be here. I built this super detailed subway system and that they are just parking millions of miles away. Yeah, that's the thing about this game, is that they will do that, which is kind of annoying. But we live with it, we accept that public transport sometimes is a tough sell. Okay, yeah. I'm actually just gonna put more parking. This is what we've come to in this city. Just everywhere becomes parking. Modest parking lot. Okay. Yeah. Modest parking lot. Fancy subway networks. That works. Okay. Our subway lines are not being used that much. That's fine. Okay, how are we doing? Road network wise. It's hard to tell at night because that's when rush hour is over. Also, I just noticed it's raining. Like in the city. So it's raining in real life, it's raining in the city, just raining everywhere. Oh, we've got a crime scene. What's happening? Who's having crime? We good, police car? Doesn't explain much. The roads seem to work better with roundabouts. Maybe I should consider doing that. It might cause collateral damage though in the long run because roundabouts are fine when your capacity is not like... How do I explain it? Like, it works to an extent, and then it will eventually make things worse. Which is why I've been trying not to use it for future-proofing. It's because, like, it's a temporary solution most of the time. For your city, it's been okay because you're only getting heavy traffic from one side of that roundabout situation. You may find that it's hard to work with once you have, like, 4 different directions with heavy traffic. You have brain fog because your house is still in chaos. Oh my gosh. What do we think the plan is for the house? Like, do you have a planned deadline of when it should all be done? Because I know you were saying earlier the whole, like, messy house equals stressed granny. So hopefully it can figure itself out soon. Okay, I'm just gonna speed up a bit. To see what's happening with the clinic. Everyone's dying. We've got 20 patients. Traffic flow. Yikes. Okay, so Concord Street actually does get a lot of... Oh, we've got 2 Concord Streets. That's not good. Concord Street does get a lot of traffic. Traffic volume. Okay, this is a... Yeah, so... This stretch is the problem. So let's observe now, once we have parking and stuff, whether that helps. And then we've got... Road condition-wise, we're okay. Okay, I'm not looking forward to the day that we need to move out of this house. We are renting as well right now because the housing market is fun. And it's currently the peak of the market in this area. So the good thing is, it appears that at least for another few years, it does make more sense for us to stay at this current house. Even though on paper it actually shouldn't make sense, but it does. So it does mean that we don't have to think about moving, but when it comes, I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, actually, let's check in on Marie Shelley, who is still sleeping. Oh no, we lost our game. Okay, hold up. There goes our first crash, everyone. Let's just launch the game. Ooh, I don't know when I last saved, but we do have autosave. Let's see where we ended up. Let's see where we ended up. Resume 7 o'clock. Okay, so we lost 20 minutes. Let's see what that means. I think it's just the parking stuff that we lost. Ta-da! Ta-da! Hopefully that shows again. There we go. Okay, and it shouldn't take as long to load versus when we do the modded stuff. And fingers crossed I actually switched off the menu music. Uh-oh, indeed. Let's just see where we ended up, and then we'll just fix all of that. But this is why, for those of you who are playing, right, I said this on the first stream, but it's good to have... Yeah, okay, so we have autosave on. Good to have this enabled just in case. Like, no matter modded or not, it can sometimes happen. Okay, so loaded game. 7 o'clock. Right. Let's see. Thank you for the Granny Does Game sound effect. Okay, so what did we lose? We lost... Okay, we were like still building this area. Did I... Was this already running? This is connected. The subway lines are running. I think it was just this stretch. Okay, so we definitely lost this stretch. So, remove this. Oh, on the plus side, we'll get to watch everyone moving in. Like that subway train that I missed. So, move this. We will convert this into the pedestrians. Okay, definitely up to there, we were fine. And then, over here, I did a cul-de-sac. And we removed some parking. And then I place down like a parking lot area here. Right, so we've got this. 40. And over here, the parking lot. Okay, thankfully it wasn't that much, because actually some of it was just waiting around, waiting for the city to, like, develop. So we've got the parking here. I've decided, actually, let's not build this one. Like, we'll leave that as the not car park area. Okay, so that is 12:50. We've got time to potentially fix our traffic. Oh, actually, and remove this. We have time to fix our, like, that traffic situation. So I think what I'll do is 6-lane divided road. Don't really want to be increasing the capacity of this, but oh wells. Valid shape. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it into a 3x3 or a 6-lane road. Oh, actually I can't. There's a subway thing there. I've got the cul-de-sacs there. Oh, it's gonna be annoying. Let's see. This might also just be an example of sometimes the lanes actually don't help. I hope it will, but I'm doubtful as to whether it will actually make a difference in this case. Apparently your granny does James. Yeah, why does it say that? Like, why does it say granny does James? I'm so confused. Okay, so we've got 3 lanes going there. 1 turning lane here. Okay. Can I... Oh, this is the issue of vanilla, is that I can't go and manually change the lanes to make it make sense. I have to live with, like, whatever it gives me. Which is a thing. Okay, I think that should be... I'll upgrade you as well, because I've concluded that you are actually quite highly used. Here we go. Okay, so that has increased the lanes for this entire stretch. The important stretch, I should say. And I'm gonna place down some trees. Oh, actually, wait, I noticed I didn't do a very good job of changing this bit. There. Okay. You have no idea it's an AI. It's even funnier because Jersey's one just says Jersey, like... Jess? Jess? Jess. Oh, okay, wait. It did save up to here, so that's fine. That's okay. Oh, we missed it again! We missed the subway landing. Oh well, that's fine. Oh. Okay, hold up. While we still have time to fix things. So single turning lane that way, I think that's fine. Let's move this radio mast over... here for now is fine. Ooh. Ta-da. And, ooh. All of these paths are, in vanilla, are kind of annoying. And now I can't delete them. Hold up. Let me just break it up this way. Delete you. Ta-da. Oh. What are you overlapping? Is it the road that you don't like? Oh, it's this. Wow. That's a very complicated, like, situation as to why it's causing that. Can I... If I break you up, like... Oh, you can't. Okay, we have to destroy this thing, unfortunately. If I destroy you, then I can adjust you. Okay. Very weird. And then we do a... Where is it? 8-lane divided road, like this. And hopefully, I don't think it's gonna let us because of the... This is what I mean by the pillar situation earlier when I was saying, like, be mindful of where your elevated pillars end up. Okay, the subway's gonna have to go, unfortunately, again. While we build... this. Okay, not as clean as before, I think, but that's okay. And then... how do we deal with this? Let's see. That's fine for now, I guess. Not the perfect curve, but I will accept it. Okay, so that should mean that this whole area has a bit more lane support, if you will. I think what I'll also do, considering that we have densified this section, right? And... okay, you can have another office, that's fine. An office there, so that completely fills up that area. You can go up to here, that's fine. Oh, that's where we ended up. We stopped here. Okay. Then, I'm gonna actually reduce these to no longer be super high-rise things. And in fact, I will just leave them unzoned for now. Like, I might want that area to just be a smaller area. Or actually... oh my gosh, look at everyone, they're running away! We've kicked them out of their homes. Sorry everyone. Spending free time, Mr. Walter Salazar. Okay, fine, I'll build some row houses. How about that? Just for the time being, just so that there's a bit of density here. Look at that, everyone's gonna... oh, and now you're gonna crowd my bus line. Okay. Poor red line. Red bus line. Let's see how bad this gets, actually. Are we all taking the bus? What happened to your cars that you've been clogging my city with? Uh-oh, that's bad. 41, 85, uh-oh. So that's what happens if your bus line, like your bus station's full, by the way, or bus stop. This is how solid 138. For context, each bus can only carry like 80 people. So have fun to the next bus that's coming. Oh dear, this is bad. 250. Oh. Where is the next bus? It's so far away. They won't know what's coming for them. Hold on, let's just... off you go. Over to that bus stop. 14. Oh, it's not gonna... we need at least like 3 buses before it clears up the crowd. That's 326 people, everyone. On the plus side, my happiness has gone up from kicking people out. Oh, here we go. How badly does this... my gosh. 80. It's fully full. We still have 250 people waiting for the bus. Where are they going? Let's see. I think they're gonna go to the train station. Or the subway station. And then they're gonna change to the train to get out of here. Off you go. So if you get off at this station... okay, some of them are. Where they are lighting, let's see. Oh, surprisingly not here. Oh, they might be getting off at the bus station to change to one of those regional buses. That would make sense. Okay, so turn. Turn and the light, everyone. Are you getting off here? Yeah, okay, every single person has gotten off here. They're getting off at the wrong side, though. And, oh no, this is not good. Now the crowd has moved on to... this bus? Yeah, everyone's leaving. Have fun. It was nice knowing you in this city. But new citizens have to take your place. They actually had houses being built for them. They just decided not to wait. I feel like it's a them problem. Like they caused it upon themselves. Okay, but in saying that, this area has developed. Yes, okay, cool. So I actually do want to build some more housing over here. Oh, actually, wait. Housing over here. There we go. There. Okay, so it's 4:20. The traffic should start building up at this point. So let's see if our changes road-wise have helped. I still don't understand why everyone's choosing to go this way. I think it's just because they live here. But there is alternative routes like here now. I should probably densify this area so that there's people going this way. But yeah, I would be mindful of making this area any denser given our traffic situation if everything we're doing doesn't fix the issue. Let's see. It's currently 4:30 PM in Punderland. Let's see if anything happens. It seems quite quiet so far. Like nothing. Let's do double speed. I think one's like single speed's too slow for this. Okay, so we've got traffic incoming from the industrial area. So people seem to start leaving work at about 4:30-ish. Yep, so there comes the first two waves. So far, they are handled okay. Maybe it's a self-inflicted issue because of the bus lane. It's smooth now. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out and change it to this view so I can see like all of my key junctions that I'm looking at. Still a lot of traffic coming in from outside. So it's 5:15 now. Yeah, see, so like that bit is still ridiculously crazy. Industrial area traffic seems to have died down. Like, we do still have people coming in this way, but it's actually this section that is now bringing in crowds. We have people turning on the other lane, so that's good. And how's it so far, everyone? Are we turning okay? It feels like it's smoother. Like, there's still so much traffic. How's the subway doing at rush hour? 17. It won't really make too much of a difference in this specific traffic situation. But it's good to know that there are people using it. Ooh. Poor bus line R2 getting rid of everyone first at 62% capacity. Bus line 3 seems to need some help. I think bus line 3 might need more buses. Because during rush hour, this is not good. We've got like a half full bus. Let's have another one. You can have a 6 bus. Okay, but traffic is flowing fine, I feel. Bus line 1, how are we doing? Bus line 1 is still trying to get rid of that crowd from earlier. Bus line 2 is doing okay. Train lines are running okay as well. Okay. I'm not too worried about the public transport. It is this lane that I'm like, yeah, I suspect maybe it's actually doing that because of this road that we've created. Because I noticed that it's... Where are the people going? Are they going to the parking lots as well? Because there's not that much traffic that should be going here. These might be people moving in. Transporting. Anyone moving in? Going home. Transporting. Are you moving in? Everyone's just going home. Where are you based? 108 Pearl Street. Okay. Oh, actually, no. This might make sense. So I have very dense low rent buildings here, and I've placed like 3 of them in a set. So literally, maybe almost 1,000 people live in this one stretch, which would explain this whole situation. Hold up. So maybe if sorry to this building, I might turn you into a low rent area. So off you go. And in its place, remove this one. So that removes how much people? 400 people. Remove from that area. This also frees up space for maybe a park? Something along this area. Oh no, I've just created another crowd for my buses to deal with. I'm so sorry, buses. Please do your best work, it's fine. And it's the same bus stop as well. Oh no. Okay, but we've at least de-densified this area. Where are we going? Where are we going? Please don't turn right. Turn left. Turn left. Oh no, they're all going to that stop. This is temporary. This issue is temporary. You know what? Just because it's we can do this. We can afford to do so. We are going to increase the number of buses running on the red line temporarily, just so that we can clear this crowd. Actually, it's not that many people, thankfully. But yeah, so we've got that. We are gonna add, I think, a... Ooh, that's supposed to be a small parking lot. That's so, like, that's not much space. Canopy covered, small solar parking lot. Do I want the entire thing to be that? No. We're gonna do tiny. Tiny parking lot. So you can have some parking lots here. We will keep it at 10 just because it's a low rent house, so like more affordable options. Although, do we really want to encourage car ownership when public transport is an available option? Questions to ask. Okay, so hopefully that has spread out the density a bit. I'm wondering as well if maybe some of these medium houses are causing some issues. What are the access points for this? Yeah, so let me do another one. So we've moved one building here. I'm going to remove a building in this area. What's this? This is low rent as well. How many people are in here? 100's fine. 93, 84, 122, 70. It's not that bad. Okay, you know what? That one can build. We'll just add it on as like another place for people to live. Off you go find somewhere else to live so casually. we are building new buildings, to be fair. It's just that they don't want to use it. Is my reasoning. Like, it's being built for them. Okay, here we go. And I'm just gonna speed up the night times, I feel. Like, it's very hard to build when I can't see much. Subway line 1, bus line 1. Okay, has the red line cleared itself? I think so. It seems like... Oh, it's actually this one that we're clearing. Yeah, we've cleared ourselves. Everything's fine. So that can go back down to 5. Was it 5 or 4? I'm not sure. But now the orange line is having issues. We'll see if that's a permanent issue or that was just collateral damage. Meanwhile, R2, the regional bus line, still running at very high capacity. R1 is okay. Okay, but I did feel like the traffic coming in wasn't as bad this time. I'm thinking... Okay, what I might compromise on is this bus priority area, right? I might consider actually removing the bus line in this area. Because for this whole neighborhood, the access points are... Oh, actually, no, there's enough. It's fine, we won't do it. We'll leave it. 4 people. Okay. Now at some point, this school needs to go. Remember that prison-looking school we did last time where there are like 1,000 people coming here? No, that's not a permanent solution. We should actually build a proper school area. Ooh, our small high school is almost full. Let's actually check in on some of our city stats for now. Okay, so road maintenance, we're fine. Traffic flow, I would say it's an improvement. Like, even the color of this seems a lot better. So, electricity... Ooh. Ooh, that's good that we checked in. We are literally at the point of needing more. So our production has just... Like, it's just over the amount that we're consuming. So... We do have a backup battery, but I do need to put down, like, another wind turbine, I feel. Let's actually put it near the farms. Why not? Right? That doesn't really affect anything. 1... Oh, it's gonna ask me to, like, snap things again, right? Snap. Snap. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put down 2 of these, just so that we have a bit of buffer when it comes to further expansion of the city. Water, how are we doing? Water's fine, sewage is fine. Healthcare, we've got... Ooh... I think we need another clinic. We have, like, our capacity is apparently 25 and we have 23 people who are sick or injured. So, a small medical clinic for Beechwood West makes sense, like 1 for the area. We can now maybe put 1 for small. Okay, what's the difference? For twice the price, you get 4 times the patient capacity. I feel like that's a good deal. Larger space. Or can I not fit its like 1 cell off, really? Okay, I can't see what this medical building thing looks like. Okay, and then... Just because I'm aware that those are ambulances and I don't want it to be too annoying for the residents here, let's just try and hide it with some trees. Oh, actually, we shouldn't be using these trees. Let's use the different one. Oh! Can't place down trees. Hickory, dickory dock. Cultivated flower, cultivated. They're all too small. Okay, maybe trees come after this. Let's hide the bushes first. I can't see! Why is there night? I know we can turn off the cycle, but I kind of just like... This is how the game is supposed to be played. So we will live with it, unless I find it too annoying. Okay, so there we go, that's done. Then we have... Do I have other trees that I can use? The oak does not have enough space, so that's... We can't use that. The hickory is fine. It was fine, apparently now it's not. London plane. Okay, London plane's good, because it's bushy, not too tall, so it does block out what needs to be blocked. So you can see, like from here, or in fact you can't see, which is exactly what we want. You can't really see anything that's happening. Perfection, it's a good option. Right, so the medical clinic is now functioning, right next to the giant school. Yeah, but because there's a subway station here, I do want this area to make like use of it. So do I want to densify it? Like, we'll have some shops at least, or some kind of zoning things that right now our officers, we don't have that many actually, so there's just some along here, some near this station. So yeah, we could have some officers around here. That's a potential option. Industry wise, we're fine. Commercial wise, it's quite well spread out. We've got a lot of shops actually, and housing, obviously we've got it this way. Okay, our parks and attractions, I've been doing a lot of custom parks, so that's why this area looks like there isn't anything. Post. Oh, that's what I needed to do. That reminds me of what, like, Granny did on her stream. We need to put down post boxes. Hello, Damo. Good evening. Has it been raining for you as well? I feel like it's been raining for everyone in Australia and here. Like, we started our stream with very thundery outsides, if you will. Okay, let's see how we can do this. Now, I know technically, I would be putting it in more places. It's just... It's the game. I know in real life you would have more post areas. Right, so 4. We're gonna have 1 here. And you need to put down these post boxes so that there's easier ways to get, like, people collecting mail and stuff. So we've got 1 in that area. We'll have 1 near the medical center. Medical clinic. We'll have 1 at Granny's house. Why not? Where is Granny's house? Where is Granny's house? This one? Just have it here. Why not? Along this stretch. And here. So that should cover generally the whole area. And I mean, if you work in an industrial area, you might want to actually send some mail, so we'll just put 1 there as well. Just why not? Alright, so that covers everything. You can have 1 here. Cool. Oh, and 1 at this train station as well, why not? Just have all of it everywhere. Okay, so that should help a bit when it comes to mail collection. That's sorted. Our internet situation is, well, it's like Australian internet, let's say, so that's fine. We've got the building levels. Okay, I don't really care about that because it's too much detail. Land value, I've not looked at actually in the city. We don't have, like, super high land value, but it's also because we're so early in the game. Thank you for the shout out for Damo, and thank you for creating the command for that. Ooh, okay, let's look at this. So, commercial, industrial, and office profit. This affects whether businesses and stuff are happy in your city. Our industrial's not going great at the moment, actually. Maybe because we're not creating enough resources. Natural resources, okay, we've looked at this before. Population. We've got... Oh, that's not good. We've got 18% unemployment. Yikes, I see why people are moving out. So is it that... Hold up. 18% employment. Okay, we don't have enough jobs, is what I'm concluding. Because if we see here, like, we do have full employment in terms of the number of jobs available. So there is probably... Let's see. Oh, there isn't, like, an easy interface in vanilla to see that. But we need more jobs is the conclusion. Jobs. Okay, so maybe it's high time for a bit of a tidy up for the industrial area. Because now that we've done the subway line, like, we have a sense of, okay, there's gonna be connections here. Let us tidy it up a bit. So I would say along this stretch. Oh, actually, wait, before we do that, let's save so that it doesn't run into issues this time. Not your witness, but we can update as needed. That's okay. That's okay. Like, I feel like today we're not at peak performance when it comes to streaming. But thankfully we're doing something that it makes sense to not be like that. Okay, so trees along this entire stretch, please. Overlapping items. Can we just, like, still place it down? I hope we can. Really? Because of those trees, you can't place down a tree. Thanks for the logic game. Okay. So I've placed these trees along that stretch to kind of partition off the industrial area from the residential area, which will be on this side. So we can still have an industrial zone here. In the longer term, we will develop a different area to have even more. But I don't want everything everything to just be like concentrated in one area. So like we'll keep the size of our industrial area reasonable is what I'll do. Okay. I do like this road, but I think right now the issue is we're not maximizing the use of space. So unfortunately, sorry Rosewood Street, you're gonna have to go. Okay. Oh, what's this? What building did I place down here? Oh, it's a park. Okay, that's fine. Sorry everyone whose jobs... I mean, it's nighttime. No one's working. It's the perfect time to actually do this. Okay, so... what I will consider doing... is... okay, 200 by... let's just... do this roughly. Okay, and... where was that landfill that I once did? Landfill... is it here? Okay, the landfill's there. I feel that's far away enough for now that I'm not gonna change it, so that's fine. So we'll keep those. Are there things industry-wise that I want to move? Maintenance depot. Park road maintenance depot is there. Okay. I might want to move you in, just to conserve space. Road required. Okay. You know what? Because this is like actual full-on building, I'm gonna change it to day mode. I can't see, so it does not help. Okay, there we go. We can see now. Lovely. So, let me just place you here. And then, what else do we have? A park maintenance depot is something I do need too. I don't know if I've placed one down. Park maintenance depot. I don't think I have actually, so maybe... whoops, let's fix that. Let's place this here. Park maintenance depot. It's actually too squeezy to fit, but I could just squeeze an alley like this. There we go. Fortunately, our trees have gone, but we can place them back. Alley like this. Okay. So that creates a new area. Over here, I'm going to... well, I hope this allows enough curve. There we go. So this area, I will just put trees. That's not gonna be like an actual productive area, but it's also a buffer zone to like keep things separate. But on this side, like on the other side of it, that's where... okay, so these can go as well. What's this? LF clothing. Okay, that's fine. Anything when it comes to power and stuff, I think that battery station, I do want to move it away from there. Like, that was a very random placement. So, where can we do that? I don't mind this area being like a power station or even some more in the commercial area. Oh, we've got a wind turbine here. Okay, that can move over to the farms, I feel. Snapping, please. Yeah, we'll just stay there for now. So it's the larger buildings that I want to keep. Okay. So that's a more squared off thing. That's where I want to place my battery, emergency battery station. Here. Okay. Oh, we do need the like super large power line situation. Where did we connect it to? Where's the one in my city? It's there. Okay. Do I want it going through there? Do we want the power line visible? Because I could always just hide it underground, but I'm wondering whether I should just in the spirit of vanilla, make it seen. Because if it's, ooh, how should I do this? Okay, let me test whether I can even get it. Oh, I can. Okay, so this stretch would have to be a power line. If we're gonna have it seen, this is what it will look like. Oh dear. I don't usually build like this. So I'm a bit like, ooh. Feels very like... It's like I'm intruding on a residential neighborhood. But I guess in real life, sometimes they have to do that. Okay, I wouldn't want to live along that stretch, is what I will say. Let's see. So that originally turns that way, but if we keep it going this way... I don't think that happens in real life, right? Like, we don't actually have this sort of overground power lines here. That will do for now. And... that's really ugly. Okay, we'll just say that at this stage of development in the city, this is what the city can afford, and in the long run, they will turn it underground. That's the story that the citizens have been told. We will take no further questions. Thank you. Okay. It's a very interesting thing of playing vanilla. Sometimes it's like you almost force yourself to not do certain things because of, like, that's how the game is supposed to work, I guess. Okay. Now, let's do a... we break it up like this. How will the zones... okay, the zones are behaving nicely, thankfully. There. So... there we go. Got an industrial area, but we'll keep some greenery. Why not? Okay, I don't know how common it is to have an industrial area where there's greenery and stuff, but we can afford it. We have space for now. Sorry, building. We can afford some nice areas, so we will... until we run out of space, we will accommodate for such things. Okay, and then you can just keep building. Oh, this Concord Street thing's like a... because I want it to be... I'm sorry, bus line. This is gonna be quite tedious to adjust, but... let's do... trees probably wouldn't thrive, but I think it's nice to have. Oh dear. You don't know who's funnier to wrangle, your parents or your pets? What sort of wrangling are you doing with your parents, Misty? I don't know, like, I've ever used the term wrangle for parents. Okay, so that's become, like, more of a coastal road, if you will. I will also... hold up, let's add to this. And then your bus line can go back here. And oh, we've got a water pumping station as well. I forgot about that. Water level too low. Okay, you can stay there. What is this? Water treatment plant. Oh. Oh, I should actually do like a proper thing for this. Okay, wait. Let's just move you for now. In water. Yes, you are a water treatment plant. Like, you touch water. Okay, smoother coastal road. Your bus lines may now connect to this stop, please. Thank you. There we go. All of your stops can go here. Done. Right. And then over here on the little coastal area that the water treatment plant is insisting on, we're playing a bit of terraforming here. And what I will do is, I think this way. We'll have it slightly off the main road. And it'll connect so that it is a cul-de-sac. So connect like this and snap. Overlapping items. Why? What are we overlapping? And then we have a cul-de-sac. Like this. Okay. And so you can then connect up to this thing. Ta-da! Water treatment plant done. And the water pumping station could potentially be here as well. Please? Maybe? Road required. Okay, please let me connect a small road to it. Your mom keeps asking how your dad is when he's right there. Okay, that simplifies it a bit. Leave space here for something else that can go as well. In fact, it could even be like a little, I don't know, waterfront like restaurant area. That's an option that we could do. Or just like pretend that there's shops in this area. Okay, so that's sorted. What's this? That's the bus depot. Okay. The bus depot, maybe not directly along the road. We could have it say, okay, this is where I would snap. We've got the wind turbines here again. Wind turbines. Wind turbines. I do not like the look of this. Hold up. Let us... Which way is the entrance exit thing? It's this way. Okay. Then we do an alley. Remove... Oh! Okay, that's fine for now. And then just trees. More trees. Actually, wait. No, we should use this back area as well. That should be a usable space that we can use. A usable space that we can use. Today's episode of Common Sense. What's a wind turbine? What's a wind turbine? Where's the wind turbine? Did we say wind turbine at some point? Don't think I said wind turbine. When did I say wind turbine? What's wind turbine? We've lost it today. I don't know what's happening. Oh, wind turbine. Okay. Okay. I feel like I said it the correct way, but we will allow that. Just to make him feel like he's involved with our chat. Oh dear. Okay, so some more industry can go here. And... let me see. I don't really, like... I don't usually do the whole zoning thing to maximize cells anymore. I used to do that at the very start. When I was playing City Skylines. Nowadays I don't. Just because that's not how I feel like I like building cities. The problem is, when it comes to an industrial area, you kind of have to. Because that's the whole point of industry, is just to maximize efficiency of everything, right? Okay, so that area can build. I will leave the middle zone for future zoning. Oh, no one claimed first. I forgot about that. Congratulations, it's Mr. Partner here with first. How long have we been going for? 2 hours into stream. He's first. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I want to build along? I think... Yeah, we can zone here as well. Because as long as we're off the main road, I don't mind. And anyway... Oh, actually no, the demand for it is... Oh, what happened here? Was saving it for AJ. Watch us say hi now. I don't know if he watches the City Skyline streams actually. Because I know there's definitely some games where like some people won't be here, and then when Jinken comes, then like we've got more people. So I've never really paid attention to whether AJ comes for a City Skyline stream. I feel like she has been here for a City Skyline stream before. Okay. Oh, do I want my landfill like directly next to the main road? It's kind of right? Like we should have it further away. But at the same time, where is further away? There is no further away. Also, we're losing money. That's not good. Not good, not good. And that's just gonna be where like a big new area is gonna be as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to move this landfill somewhere. But there are also trees here. I think the landfill is gonna be here, honestly. Wait, where's the wind blowing? It blows there. Oh. Okay, this landfill will continue to be temporary until we actually get like closer to this area, and then I'll move it officially. But for now, this will have to do. This will have to do. Okay. What is the best way to earn money in this game? Let me try and like look at that. You would want the minimum number, like the minimum service cost, but the highest taxation. And taxation just comes from having like more buildings. So you would need to somehow balance your city functioning enough to make the most like tax income while having as little service as possible. So stuff like public transport eats into your income right away. I don't know if there's like I'm sure someone's done a video about this on YouTube where it's like oh, what's the best way to earn money in City Skylines? I've not done that experiment myself. Thank you, Misty, thank you. Oh my goodness me, I actually did not have like, there are no plans for anything for 1k because I don't know what I would do. I can't do a long stream is what I've like decided. So yeah, I don't know. I've not thought of anything, but if anyone comes up with a good idea, we can consider doing it. Hello, Benny, welcome in. Good evening. We better not be forcing ourselves to cough and sneeze again. Okay, so now I'm just gonna place down trees and stuff just to make things greener in this area, I guess. Okay. Knee cam, oh gosh. We are back to tuk-tuks. Betty, oh my gosh. Terrible. Terrible. What have you done? I feel like as punishment, she needs to make you pancakes, Benny. I don't know if it'll burn, but it will be a nice thing to consider. Okay, I don't know why. I'm just doing a linear park in an industrial area because that certainly makes sense. And then around it, we place the trees. What a beat that we just did with the trees. Oh, let me place trees. Okay. They're definitely burn. Well, arrange for a McDonald's delivery in the morning with the hotcakes and stuff. And that might make things better. How about that? So you have to provide access to some lovely breakfast in exchange for the use of government names. Okay, yeah, we are definitely fitting a lot more like buildings in this area now, so that's good. And it's not overly industrial as well, I feel. Okay, this section was all like kind of the same. And this stretch, other than the landfill, I can fit maybe this much more buildings. You can have fun. I feel like there were buildings there anyway, but it's fine. We'll pretend that it was never there. Pretend that this government came in and saved the day when it came to land use. When in reality, it's just deleting things just to place it back. Oh gosh, I've seen that recently for some, like, housing areas. It's like, so we've got public housing blocks, right? And each one has, those, like, lit up signs that tell you what the block number is. And there's just a very specific area that I go past on the bus on the way to my studio that, have decided to replace their, like, block signs with stadium lights. So there are these circular white lights that have the block number, right? But it's so bright that I pity the person whose window is directly above that light. Because they usually like install it on the wall on the second floor or something. But it's next to a window. And then it's like they'll put a big giant what do you call it? Like a big sign that's like, oh, welcome to block this to this. And then right next to it, there is an existing sign that serves the exact same purpose that they did not need to spend money making. Like, I don't know. Just interesting to see sometimes. So, hey, I'm not alone when it comes to inefficient governance, I guess. This, like, effective use of public funds. We'll do that in this city too. Okay, and for now, this is how we're gonna deal with the landfill. We're just gonna hide it behind trees. That's sufficient. I really don't know where this like subway line's gonna go. The problem is that there's also an elevated road here. Yeah, we didn't really think this through. I think this road eventually will have to become like an underground road or something. We'll get to it when we build enough. But what we can do is, let's see. Oh, it's once again that issue of I want high density business, but it's not gonna let me. We'll place some shops here so that it feels like when you first arrive at the industrial area, like there's still stuff to do. Like if you need to buy food on the way and stuff, at least there is the option to. Okay, and it's 7:30, so now I can switch on the day-night visuals again. And let us observe saving as well. Let's observe traffic again. It has seemed... Like, it does seem like the morning traffic situation is not an issue in this city. It's the evenings. I say that now, look at this. We've got, like, people trying to turn and clogging up the entire thing. Okay. Just gonna observe the entire stretch. And you know what? Because this is now a like a large avenue and stuff, right? I would technically put a junction here. I do need to move some of these schools and stuff because they're all like in the wrong place. Okay, there goes our trees that we placed down earlier. Uh-oh. Let me just... Do not disturb. Right. So if I turn this into a... Oh, actually, no, it should be a 6-lane road because it connects to a big, like a major road, major intersection. So, yeah, this area will be altered a bit to, like, make up for this difference. What's happening here? Okay, delete this. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. Your houses will have to go for now. Right. Ooh, wonky roads, wonky roads. Rai is getting into trouble indeed, Riley. There was the use of a government name, an official name. And that cannot be accepted, apparently. We're just going along with it. We'll believe everything that Benny says. Okay, what is happening here, all of you? Don't overreact. We're just moving things. Calm down. Calm down. Right. All of you just... That should allow for more access to this area. Although, once again, we are solving a traffic area that isn't the true problem. So I don't know whether this will actually make a difference. But in the long run, I think this will be a good access point to have. It also means that... Sorry for that spin. It also means that the industrial area can have another access point, which saves you from having to do that entire big loop. So if I just... Okay, that can be a 3. Thankfully, we didn't place anything here yet. So that gives me room to adjust our area. You'd be ashamed. Oh dear. Oh no, is it the pillar situation again? Okay, hold up. We can fix this eventually. But I'm going to place the road first. We can do... Oh dear, this is going to be terrible for the drivers of these industrial vehicles with this twisty, turny road. Let me... Hold up. Move you here for now. Somewhere. I don't like that. We will actually connect the road properly. And here. Okay, and then... Oh no! All of this needs to move now. Terrible. Right. So move, please. We'll be over here. With the snapping. With the snapping. There. Oh my gosh. Right, so that clears up most of that issue. Oh, that shouldn't be connected. Let's break this apart. Like how Rai is breaking apart Benny's use of names. That works. English. Right. So redevelop, please, all of you. You can do those things. And then, where were you? The bus... I'm actually going to remove the garage first. Because it's kind of annoying to, like, move everything in that way. Snapping. Then place the extra garage. Oh, no space. Snapping. There. It's not aligned. Oh, so annoying. Right. There we go. Fixed. Okay, so we now have that junction that connects the industrial area directly into Beechwood East. It now has 2 access points, so that's good. Hopefully that resolves something. I don't think it will. And then we can reconnect our elevated line. Reconnect the line like this. Okay. Riley's heading out to work. Thank you, Riley. Have fun at work. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, give me a moment. There's a lot of road to turn into non-parking roads. And I can barely tell the difference. Okay, so that should all fix that whole situation. Right. Let's see if this actually does anything for... Yeah, people are turning here actually. There is use for this road. There is use. And maybe it also means that I don't actually need this bridge anymore, so this area could be the... Okay, so... Oh, I have to be mindful not to do it directly on the road, but if that area can actually develop into a shop, please. And then we've got... Okay, not that one. This can be an office, please. And we'll have a mixed-use house, please. Go. Okay, so those can develop. The shop's not developing, which is a concern. So at least it feels like when you cross the road here, there is an area of useful things, let's say. Useful things. That's a term. And then an office just here. So at least that road has its use now. What's happened here? Oh, our poor school. Oh no, woohoo. with your 1,000 seats. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna destroy you. Oh, all of you, really? Destroy. Gone. I'm gonna place down a proper school. Oh, college. Elementary school? City elementary school. Elementary school. Okay. I will put you... Where should we put you? High school's there. I will put you together with a high school for now. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, snapping. Will you fit? But also connect to the road, you will not. Okay, that's fine. We'll put you here first. And you should have 1,000 capacity as well. Are you near the bus line? You are. Okay, perfect. So people can at least still get to and from school. I will even do a crossing here. Will you work? I actually don't know. There we go. Crossing so that you get a chance to alight and things. And with that, I actually should consider and check in on our bus. This bus, I think... You know the original plan of oh, we should do a loop through both sides? Maybe it should be 2 separate buses. I think this is... Underhill Street. A lot of people are using it to get to this side. So I think what I'll do is we'll start another bus line. And this will go through... Okay, hold up. We will... just one small bus lane, just so we can create a stop here. So that you can transfer to the subway station. Right, so... at least... you can go like this whole loop. I'll place another one here. It will... stop. Trying to see where's the best way to do this. It's very hard to visualize this. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 bus stops here. It will go... so loop down here. It will... turn... okay, actually, I've done it the wrong way, but it's okay. We will just continue. Go this way. And... round here. Oh, this is so hard to visualize. Okay, I placed down enough bus stops to at least start the route, so... let us do that loop. Right, so... bus line 3. 1... sorry, this is bus line 4, actually. It will go down this way. And we will turn here. Go through this loop. Round here. Round here. Oh, we actually missed quite a bit of the industrial area. Whoops. Round here. And where did we start? We started here. Okay, so that's bus line 4. Eventually, maybe that will become a bus interchange as well. And bus line 4, obviously in the rainbow, needs to be green. Lovely. So, bus line number 4. You've got 4 buses. Okay, let's see what that does. Let's see if it does anything. And I'm gonna save once again. Saving. Right, uh-oh. Have we introduced congestion on our giant road? Hopefully not. But our green buses are off. Right, so straight away, this area seems to have some demand. Elizabeth Street. Oh, people are piling. Although, everyone seems to be... it's for Elizabeth, like it's for the yellow line. If all of you are taking the bus just to get off here for the school, you really need to learn to use your 2 legs. Are you? Okay, good. Let's see where they go. Where are they going? There's so much, like, demand for this bus line. From here to... so a lot of people get off there. And then... do they alight here? They are alighting here. Okay. There has to be a better way to get there. They're starting here and ending up there. Okay, what I might do, because this line is so high usage, right, I'm gonna do a reverse direction of this. Really coming to appreciate just how much attention to detail. It's called you know the whole situation of when you have something important to do, rather than doing the important thing, you focus on everything else. So this is my way of just not doing stuff in real life. You know, my city's bus network needs improving. Let me just do that instead. That's the logic here. Okay, that one... no, we'll let that turn in. Hold up. Do we already have an alternate... I need to switch everything off. Switch all of you off. And then let's look at the bus again. Oh, because it's going there as well. Okay. Now, because... I'm just wondering now. Now that we have the green line, right? Need to visualize all of this. We have the green line. The orange line also goes there. Okay, and the red line goes there. I'm wondering... whether to shorten the yellow line, because Beechwood East is now served by bus line 4, which is the green line. That does still go into the industrial area. Let me see. Oh no, it's the granny conundrum, because the green line doesn't actually go past her house. So if I remove the yellow line, she will actually lose the service. I think what I'll do is... Don't know. Okay, wait, this is a test. I don't know whether it will work, but we will do a line like this. So going in the opposite direction towards the commercial square as well. There are too many. Okay, you know what? No, it cannot go to that interchange. There are too many things going there. Where was it? That was the... People are going from here to there, right? Where was it? No, here to there. Right, so if I do a loop this way, that gives them another option. And then I will loop around here to get to... Oh, how is this going to work? That's a very weird route. Okay, maybe this stop cannot be a stop. That shouldn't be a stop. So it will turn this way. Yeah, I feel that's fine. So bus line number 5 is... It can be that color, that's fine. Maybe slightly bluer. There we go. Look at all the colors of the rainbow that's coming out. Thanks to this bus network situation. I hope that will alleviate some of the pressure on the yellow line, because now they have an alternative way to get where they're going that is actually also faster. There's so much detail you can have, it's crazy, you totally understand. Yeah, I spend so many... Oh, we've run out of buses. I spend way too many hours playing this game. 50 hours, okay, we need more. Oh no! Right, so 45. Oh, also, our government subsidies are kicking in because we are apparently losing way too much money. So, we'll let them just generate some income for us, why not? In the meantime, where was our blue bus? Let's see. Blue bus. Right, so, you are still... That's green. Okay, green's being used, which is good. There's actually quite a lot of usage of it right now. How about blue? It's gonna take some time to show, I think, but let's see. Oh, the signs are not good. Right now, no one's using it. This is the slight downside of City Skylines sometimes, is that logically, you would create... Oh, okay, people are using it, good. Logically, sometimes you would think like, oh, this solution will solve it, right? But the game's AI will just not use it. It's very annoying. Okay. Where are you going? That's not where the bus line goes! Okay, I think they're going to start their service, so it's a bit confusing right now. Will you fix things? Okay, are people boarding? Is this for just bus line 5? Oh, it's for red as well. Okay. Hello, is it Ayush? Let me know how to pronounce it if it's wrong. You just came to this stream through recommendation on your home feed. Oh my gosh, YouTube recommends our streams. What a concept. That's crazy. Thank you. I hope you don't mind us just like going crazy with bus lines. We're at that stage of this game. So, do you play City Skylines yourself, or is this something that like the first time you're seeing it? Okay. So, the blue line is being used as well. Or we maybe should have created this way earlier. I think that will help our yellow line a lot. Like, all of the stations actually have quite a decent number of people. Okay, I'm just gonna run this at like triple speed for a bit. Oh, it's also rush hour, so let's start observing the roads. Okay, I trust that this bus line is at least getting demand, so we will observe and see whether there's enough buses for it. Yellow line should have... Yeah, there we go. It's calmed down a bit for rush hour as well. Now, traffic-wise, are we doing better now? The industrial area should technically have more things. Like there are more buildings. I'm actually gonna fill up this. Alright, there's a lot more industrial buildings, but there's also this new road that should help. So far, it looks like it is doing that. I feel like we've... Okay, let's see. So everyone's still trying to go towards that area. Sorry if I keep jumping between like speed 1 and speed 2. It's just that sometimes the game's too slow, and then when I want to look at something, it's like, oh, it's taking too long, and then I have to adjust it. Okay, subway line 1 is still quite useless right now, honestly. Because there's just so many other ways to get around the city, and there's not much happening in like that area yet. I think... Fingers crossed, it seems like there are no more bottlenecks in our city. There's still a lot of traffic, but nothing's like piling up. It's fun, you used to play City Skylines 1? Oh, cool! You just watch gameplay videos now for fun. Interesting, interesting. Oh my gosh, City Skylines 1 was such a good game. It looks terrible now, like 10 years on, and now that City Skylines 2 is out. But with mods and all of those things, you can have a very good time. I certainly enjoyed myself for the 10 years, let's say, it was out. And I pronounced your name right. Okay, lovely. Thank you for letting us know. Yeah, I feel like our buses... Oh, okay, wait. Maybe we've done too good of a job with this blue line. I think we need more. Okay, more buses, more buses. Where's Underhill Street? So this is a transfer to the red bus line. What's happening here? Why is everyone, like, changing here? Yikes. Okay, let's hope that 4 buses is enough for this. If not, I will have to turn it up because... the usage is higher than I thought. Granny needs to sleep. You think you need to watch the VOD over again? Oh, sorry. I think today... Like, I didn't do as much of a explaining of what I'm doing versus the first 2 streams. So, let me know if you ever need, like, help with what you're doing. But thank you again for being here. Thank you for streaming City Skylines today. And see you tomorrow, where you'll be playing with Sam. In Dinkum. Okay. Yeah, the roads... See, it's now like 7 o'clock, right? The roads... are very calm, actually. At least the areas that were bottlenecks are now empty. So, I would say this is a success. Hooray! Okay, and then at least our city is like earning its keep again. Because we did use up a lot of money to get everything in order. So we have a functioning subway network at least now. We've got 2 lines, not the most useful as of now, but it's there. Our train lines are settled. Again, same thing, like not many people are using it, but it's a good foundation to have. Our bus lines are doing amazing. Oh, what's happened here? Even our orange line's having fun. That might have created a new, Hold up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna connect this orange line to the subway station as well. Why not? Uh-oh, wait. Uh-oh, wrong. Wait. Uh-oh. Let's hide all of this and then we'll try again. Huzzah, indeed. Now, what did I do? Why did I do that? Are you Malaysian? I'm guessing by your accent. I'm actually from Singapore. My parents are Malaysian. So I've been told that when I speak Mandarin, it's very obviously like a Malaysian accent. But yeah, I think I was influenced in that sense, but I've grown up in Singapore, and our accents are quite similar, at least when we are speaking English. What is that line? Why is it like orange but not orange? If I close this, maybe it's the red and yellow line blending. Yeah, it's the red and yellow line blending. There we go. Okay, I see the issue. Right. Should the red and yellow line also connect to the subway, or should there be... Because I'm just wondering whether it's useful to have all the bus stops stop at this, like, connection to the subway, or should some of them bypass it? Yellow, red. Orange now goes to the bus interchange. Sorry, to the subway area. So there is technically one bus that goes there. Or maybe what I can do as a compromise is there will be a walkway so that people can walk if they need to. Problem solved. Problem solved. Okay. Yes, everything's calming down now. Hopefully the orange line... Oh my gosh, what's happening here? We might need to increase the buses. The number of buses? Again? 5. The thing is, the rest of it's empty, so I hope that's not a one-off. Let's speed up. If it's a one-off, it's not worth, like, increasing it. Okay. Yeah, traffic feels smooth overall. Like, everywhere is fine. So I'm glad we've managed to finally rectify that whole situation. Traffic flow. Let's see. Traffic volume. Yeah, so we've definitely reduced the traffic here permanently because I thought, like, I was worried whether this is a one-off. Surprisingly, we've done it in a way where we've reduced the traffic here, but nowhere else has actually increased. So I guess it's just it's spreaded the load. Because this road, while it's being used, it hasn't turned purple either, which is interesting. And then all of our things are still fine. Oh my gosh, we have 8,000 people a month using our, like, public transport network. Which actually makes sense, because there's, like, literally 8,000 people in this city. So, that makes sense. I'm actually going to leave it running at 3 speed for a bit. Because I want to see if we can reach the next level, like, by the end of stream. Because once we reach the next level, we can start doing high-density housing. High-density... Okay, these will be quite far away, but, like, we've got all of the high-density things lined up in the next 3 levels. So then we'll have the ability to build up more of, like, a CBD area. Right now, we're limited to the medium densities. And technically, you can do that if you just start building and developing, but I'm taking my time with all of that. So, yeah. I think next time, like, I'll leave this project for next time, but let's tidy up the train station area once we have things unlocked. So this can be like a little plaza area, and then there'll be the high density stuff that will start creating all of our, like, what do you call it? Not central business areas, but also business areas. So because right now all of this is more like residential, low rise, and yes, this counts as lower rise too. Like, you'll see once we get the high rise buildings, they get very tall. But yeah, do you stream somewhere else or just YouTube? At the moment, it's just YouTube. I did stream on Twitch previously, but not anymore. So yeah, we're fully focused on YouTube. I don't even do videos anymore. It's just full on just streaming. So we usually do, like, this time on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and we play City Skylines, Minecraft, Dinkum, all sorts of random creative games, I guess. Okay. Alright, there won't be much interesting happening for, I feel like, the rest of stream, because now I'm just gonna observe the city to make sure everything's okay. We'll do it, like, we'll have another sunrise and morning rush hour, and I think we'll leave the city at that for now. But yes, overall, well, other than the fact that people are running out of car park space, They I think we're doing like we're doing well for development of the city. And at least we've placed down the key corridors that I feel like our existing neighborhoods are settled. Beechwood East definitely has room for growth. Oh, what's this? Groundwater deposits. Oh, okay. They've developed this. They developed this. We need to develop this area. And then the west of Beechwood West has space to grow as well. And then we can start working on a new neighborhood. So that'll be fun. Tuesdays and Saturdays are simply... No, I would say it's Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays are the best days. Have you tried mini motorways? Have I? Let me remember. I've tried mini metro. Have I tried mini motorways? It's the one that you have to drag the roads, right? I probably have. Those games are fun too. Like, they're a nice, casual, relaxing game. I tend to play it on my phone. Because, well, some games just don't work when you're on the go, right? Such as City Skylines. You can't really be sitting down with a keyboard and mouse on the train playing this game. But mini metro and mini motorways is like touch friendly and all of that. But although I've got a gaming handheld recently, I've been playing so many games on that, and that's been lovely. Oh, what's happened here? We've done the wrong connections. Let me 6 lane replace with this. Okay. Ooh, lots of cars. What's happening? So yeah, this road does see quite a bit of use, I feel. Valid road to have built. Overall. Okay, Orange has calmed down. Bus line 5 has calmed down. We'll have to see during the rush hour whether that's just like extreme demand differences during off-peak and peak. It's so cool to see. Oh, I will say one thing though, is that this stretch does not have good coverage, like this area. It's fine for now when there's nothing built there, but I would want to consider if we can cover this area as well. Same thing with Concord Street here, like there's no coverage here. So, like, if you live in the center here, it's not the most convenient. Which one, ROG Ally? Oh, I actually got it's this Android handheld called the AYN Odin 2 that runs all sorts of like things. The reason being that any Windows or Steam Deck kind of thing costs like 4 times that price. So, like, to me, it's a long-term thing that I would get a Windows or like Steam Deck kind of handheld eventually, but that was way too expensive, so I couldn't get it. So my Odin 2 shall suffice for now, until I can afford it. Also because I can't do a Steam Deck because it's way too big. I'm... An ROG Ally is fine. But the Steam Deck is too big for my liking. I like nice compact devices because I feel like if I'm bringing it on the go, I can't bring a brick around. And when I go out and stuff, I'm always just bringing my backpack along. It's like a comfort thing. Like, I like just having the backpack on me even if I'm not bringing anything useful. And there's never enough space in the backpack. So if I were to put something like a Steam Deck there, it's not gonna fit. I'll have to bring an entire bag for it, which defeats the point, I feel. Okay. 4 AM. Wow, nothing happens at 4 AM in terms of like all of the buses are just empty. Yeah, very peaceful at this time of night, morning of the game. Oh, there's the Northern Lights again. That's cool. Yeah, so with this game, it's really about, like... There are phases in the game where you're just actively growing, building, developing. And then there's moments like this where you just sit and let your city run. Just, like, observe. And... there's like something very satisfying about it as well. Maybe not the most entertaining when you reach this phase where you're just like, okay, we're now just gonna sit and watch the city. But you can't just constantly be building because you will either run out of space or money or just, like, not have time to really sit and... Oh, whoa, what happened to the graphics? Like, not have time to sit and actually see what your city needs next. Okay, so morning rush hour, everyone. It's 5 AM, a bit early for that, but let us see what happens with our city. 5 AM in the morning. So I'm going to leave it on double speed. And we shall watch and wait to see if our buses start getting used a lot. Okay, so the baseline right now, all of our buses are hovering between like 0 to 6% usage. When rush hour hits, curious to see if it increases by a lot. It did during the evening rush hour, so... Oh yeah, okay, already. Orange line has hit 10. People get up really early in this city. 17, oh dear. Okay, I think the orange line needs more buses. Did it drop, by the way? I feel like we made it 5, right? I'm gonna do 5. There we go. Have fun. Considering you're already hitting 20%, I just want to give you some, like, buffer. Right. The yellow line so far is a lot calmer. But surprisingly, it's not because the blue line has taken its demand. Like, the blue line's kind of dead at the moment. Okay, I'll just do this so that we can see better as to, like, where the lines are, relatively. Oh, okay. Red line is seeing quite a bit of demand. Although it's just one bus, the others are empty. But this, where's this area? This stretch, interestingly, has a lot of demand. Still, like, we've already tried to reduce the density of it. Let's see if it's a sustained demand. The orange line has gone down. So 7 AM. I don't know about the orange line. I feel like it's not a case of I need more buses. I could maybe live with 4. It's just that there's like one small section where there will suddenly be a lot of people. Is it here? Okay, I mean, it makes sense because literally this is the only, like... This is so far away from anything, and it's the only way you can get to anywhere. There's no alternative, like, subway station, no train line. Everyone who lives in this stretch needs to use the orange line to get anywhere. I'm thinking when we develop the regional train station, there needs to be a bus line that goes towards here, so that they've got options. But for now, the orange line will have to do for everyone. Okay, blue line is picking up a bit now. We've got the underline. So again, the transfer between the red line is where all of your passengers are getting at. Okay. The yellow line. How are we doing? Yellow line feels more balanced. It's not like as chaotic as earlier. Small bus station. So people are transferring from there. Did I just see like 30? Oh, the red line's having a fun time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Right, so that whole stretch is demand central for everyone. We've already provided quite a lot of buses for it though. So, okay, the way I kind of look at buses in this game at least is like, I do the whole length of the line divided by number of buses to think like how many buses per kilometer do we have. So it's like, I usually try and target maybe, if it's a crazy large city, right, I will try and keep my buses between like one bus every 800 meters to 1 kilometer sort of thing. So in this case, I'm actually still under that target. But because we're starting from scratch, I didn't want to like rush to reaching that point. I do feel like the red line does need to hit like 6 vehicles for a 6 km line. That will be about 1 km per bus. Just because this stretch is all sustained and it's a consecutive thing. So it's like once your bus is full, every other stop doesn't get anyone, doesn't get any more capacity. It's this whole stretch. Okay, I'm increasing it to 6. There you go, because it's quite high now. The yellow line is still... The demand is ridiculous on this thing. Right, where are we going, bus? It's 8:40, so rush hour should be ending soon. Oh, actually, might have missed an opportunity to leverage our connections. There is no connection between these things. So now you should be able to use this stop better. Are you only the yellow line? So both the red and yellow line stops there. Okay. R2 is still ridiculously like full compared to the other one. Okay, more people using this bus station? This bus stop, hopefully. Wow, okay. Not good, not good. This stretch. You know what? I stand by deciding to make this a bus priority area because it feels like we do need a lot of buses here in terms of having that bus lane. I'm glad we didn't turn it back into just normal roads. Oh, that's a very full bus. 7580, it's full. Are these buildings really that dense compared to like everywhere else? Why is everyone just going? And where are you going? Like if it's to the industrial area, fine, but it's just a transfer here, okay. And then they are going towards... I think they're all going towards bus line R2, which is the outside line. Because this is the stop. They didn't board on when the R1 bus came. Yeah, see, they're all taking this bus out of the city. And that was where, like, we had so much traffic coming in, right? Why are they all going there? Where does R2 go? R2 goes to Moundsville. And Moundsville is this way. Interesting. Okay, so everyone who lives along that stretch is basically aiming for here. Wonder if there's anything I can do for it. But it's very accessible already, as is. Like, you've got the whole walking area, you can walk there, you've got a bus. Yeah, I don't know, just interesting to observe. Okay, and then orange line. Still some full bits. Yellow line's kind of calmed down. Okay, just interesting to observe all of these patterns. We will work on some of these again next time we play in the city. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it for today. So full on transport stuff for today. Hopefully not too boring for everyone who is here. Sorry, sometimes with City Skylines, if you're playing it full on, you have to do this. But it sets our city up for success, I hope. So yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us. I'm gonna head off for dinner. It is 9 PM for me again. We will be back on Saturday, I think, and maybe let's do Dinkum. Like, we haven't done a weekend Dinkum stream in a while, so I'm thinking potentially starting a survival island. Considering my other island is gonna become a creative one. So maybe we'll do that on Saturday. So looking forward to it. In the meantime, everyone else, stay safe, stay well. If you're streaming in the next few days, I'll be looking forward to it. And we'll speak to you soon.